Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Clockwork Cantina episode 121. How are we all doing out there today?
Hell yeah, man. Episode 121. We're in the 120s now. Damn, it's crazy.
All right. Every time we do a show, it gets bigger, and we've been doing a lot of shows
Sure, yeah.
because we have a lot to say to the world. But first, let's introduce who we are. I am Josh902 if this is your first time ever here, and this is the awesome co host of the show.
And I'm DT3. What's going on, everybody? What's up?
What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be doing D&D World Building Part 6. So we've done 5 parts of this previously. Coming up with a land of the D&Ds that we will eventually probably use for a one-shot, a campaign, something. We've put a lot of work into this thing.
Yeah. Eventually, I would love to play like a campaign or something in this world because it's been pretty cool, man. It's been very, very cool what we've done so far.
And much like the previous episodes, I have no idea what we're going to do, but we'll get in the groove when we get there in the second half of the show. But we are in the first half of the show, so we have some news to go over a little bit. Not a whole lot, but some. And also what we've been up to the past week. So DT, if you want to start us off with what you've been up to the past week, let me get us going. What do you got? What have you been up to?
I watched the rest of Stranger Things last week. I told you guys that I watched the first 4 episodes. I watched the last 3 of them not long after that. So I'm fully caught up on Stranger Things season 4. I have to say that I might have a little bit of a hot take compared to everybody else on season 4. And that is that I haven't been enjoying this season as much as everybody else. However,
what? I'm curious about what it is that doesn't. What is it that you don't like?
That's not to say that I think it's bad or anything, but like if I were to like compare it to like for me, it's lower than 1 and 3. Like 1 and 3, I have above this one, and in
It's
terms
hard
of
to beat one.
2 for me is probably was the lowest one, but I'd have to. I mean, 4 is probably better than that, but I just it's been so long. But anyway, I'm not really sure what it is, but honestly, here's a couple things. I'm not really a big fan of some of the new things that they've introduced this season. Like for example, Jonathan's homie, the stoner bro. That guy is annoying, bro. I don't like that guy, dude. He's like he doesn't like every time he's on screen, I'm like, oh, here we go again, dude. Here we go again with this guy. You know, like what kind of ridiculous shit is he gonna say this time?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And just like I don't know, I think the whole like some of the stuff they did to like show a younger version of a character was kind of cool. And like I'm not really feeling the whole like man, I don't know. I feel like for me to talk about like what I'm not really feeling as much, I have to get into spoilers, so I don't know if I want to get into it, but
Yeah. There are some bits about this season I don't like either, to be fair.
There are certain things that I'm just like I'm not really feeling that as much. However, there are other things that have been pretty cool, like obviously like the whole like I do like the whole Eddie stuff and with the whole Hellfire Club and the villain this season is kind of cool. And then obviously you're giving what's her name Max a little bit more to do this season.
Yeah.
So that stuff is cool, but there are other things I'm just like, man, I'm just not feeling this as much, dude. Like everybody I've talked to is just absolutely loving it, and I'm just like, man, I'm just not feeling it as much as you guys, man. But that's just me. I mean, again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just not feeling it as much as everybody, you know?
I don't really like the stoner stuff either. I don't like what they did with Jonathan's character. I don't like a lot of that. I don't mind Argyle that much, but I just don't like this whole stoner thing that just kind of happened and now he's got like no drive and it's weird. I don't really like it. I don't like a lot of that. That doesn't to me that's not funny. That's just stupid. A lot of the Cali crew stuff I didn't really like this season, other than like a few bits here and there, to be honest. But I agree with you for the most part. Like I'm not a big fan of that stuff.
Also, to be fair, like the season isn't over yet. We still have what 2 more episodes, and they haven't come out yet.
That's kind of like
So
another knock on the show for me. Is like I don't like that they split it. It's like this big two season thing. I don't really like. I don't like that they did that.
yeah, I don't like that either. That's something that I don't understand why the decision for that. But I mean, I don't know. They gotta. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the whole splitting up a season into
I
volumes.
got you.
I think that shit's stupid. But anyway, as I was saying though, I guess it's like, to be fair, the whole season isn't out yet, so I'll have to wait to like watch the last 2 episodes and then kind of judge the season as a whole. But
I
yeah,
got you.
I have to say I'm just not feeling it as much as everybody this time around. But anyway, other than that, been playing Evil Dead, the game, more of that. That's been pretty fun. I finished finally all of Ozark season 4, so I'm done with the show. That is an interesting ending. I did not expect them to go that route. There were some decisions that were made with certain characters and things that I thought was quite curious. But yeah, I mean, I still overall really like the show. Great show. If you haven't seen it, check out Ozark. Good stuff. Um, and then what else have I been up to? Oh, we watched the two two newest episodes of Strange New Worlds. I really had fun with I'm having fun with the show, dude. As not a Star Trek person, I am enjoying
Hmm.
Strange New Worlds, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I even enjoyed the the latest episode, which is kind of like a Freaky Friday type deal, with Spock. So that was pretty cool. Um, and then uh watched Willow for the first time ever from start to finish, and that was pretty fun. There's some, as I was watching that movie, I could see like so many elements from other movies and other stuff that was maybe borrowed from, or that other movies borrowed from Willow, because Willow's an older movie from '88. But no, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be checking out the show when that comes out now that I've seen the movie. So that'll be uh that'll be cool.
Hmm.
Um and then what else? Played a little bit of Smite. I haven't played that in a while, so playing it again was pretty fun. Uh, I do enjoy that one from time to time. I started and finished all of Assassin's Creed Liberation. We took care of that one pretty quickly. A bit of a shorter game that I wanted to do before I started Sniper Elite with Josh, which by the way will be starting tomorrow. But yeah,
Yeah.
the videos for Liberation should be going up. There should be at least 2 of them up there right now as we speak. So go check that out if you want to see some Assassin's Creed goodness. And then, over the weekend, I hung out with some friends and we played golf with your friends and some slappy ball, man. Two very very interesting games. And then of course, been playing a heck of a lot of Fortnite still. And honestly, I'm gonna be playing even more of it going
Yeah,
forward
exactly.
because the new season just started yesterday, and your boy got the battle pass, so I need to get that XP to get Vader. You know what I mean? Vader's level 100 on the battle pass, so we need to get there. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna be playing that a whole heck of a lot more, man, because I gotta level up. Got the battle pass, so we gotta see it through, man. I gotta get Vader. But anyway, that's pretty much what I've been up to, man.
Hell yeah. All right. So I've been up to some things. I've been playing a lot of SWOTOR. Everybody knows I've been playing SWOTOR. I've been trying to knock out the season pass in SWOTOR, and I'm making good progress. I should be able to finish it before the season ends next month. I think I have 30 days to finish her out. So I've gotten a lot of the cool rewards and stuff, and I finished up my trooper story. So SWOTOR is
Nice.
a hell of a good time. I've been playing it.
Hey,
I've
you've been
been
playing it
playing it a
quite a
lot
bit.
the past
Yeah.
couple of weeks. Like there's like 3 or 4 main things I've been up to the past week, and one of them is SWOTOR. So SWOTOR, still SWOTOR. Boom. Played a bit of Evil Dead with DT and Jake and Majin. Uh, and that's fun, but also frustrating at times. Uh, I get real mad at it. I get big mad. I get the big. It's one of those games I get the big mad at. So I get big mad at it. Um, I've been playing Fortnite as well. Not as much as the DT and the other crew, but I'm getting into it more. Yesterday was a good day. We had lots of victories, and I had a solo victory. It was first. We play in
Hell
zero
yeah,
build
dude.
mode. I ain't about that building crap. Get that shit
Yeah,
out of here. I
no.
ain't about that. Fuck that. No. But I've been having fun. It can also be frustrating at times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, Strange New Worlds 4 and 5, enjoying it, having a lot of good time. I like those characters. I like that cast. So look forward to watching more of that. We watched Willow. I was there for the Willow watch. I if I'd seen it, it has been so long that I do not remember it. So it was interesting to get to see that for the first time. I'll be interested in checking out the series and like it's come like such a long way. Like it's been many a year and many a technological advancement in terms of making TVs and
Sure
movies
has.
and things
Yeah.
since the Willow. So that series ought to be fucking lit. Um, I've been watching. I got caught up on The Offer. I'd fallen off a little bit, not on purpose or anything. Not that I didn't like the show. I enjoyed the shit out of the show, which is about the making of The Godfather and that kind of stuff on Paramount Plus. If you have Paramount Plus and you like The Godfather and have seen The Godfather, I recommend checking out the Offer miniseries with Miles Teller. It's really good. I watched episodes 6, 7, and 8. I think this happened while they were playing Slappy Ball because I came back and I was like, "What are these little hands slapping balls around?" And I was like, "What is
Yep.
this game?"
That we
um,
were playing Slappy Ball. That's what that was.
uh, but yeah, the offer's great, dude. It's funny at times. It's serious at times. There's some deaths that happen. There's some shooting that happens. Like it's pretty good actually. I feel like. So check that out. I did some video editing the past week. If you go to DT's channel, you might see a little something I edited for him. Because he has a new trailer, don't you, DT, on
New
your thing?
new channel trailer. So
Yeah.
anytime you go to my Twitch page, you should see it there. Uh right up top, square in the middle.
And it was good practice for me to get to do that. So I appreciate DT letting me use his clips and make some stuff for him while I'm not really I'm okay. I'm not great at it yet, but appreciate that obviously for doing that for him. Um, and the last thing I've been up to is more dice making stuff, and boy, I'm getting better at it, guys. Cause check out these math rocks, these awesome math rocks I made. Check them out. Oh yeah, look at that.
There they are. Look at them.
They they look great. Etsy shop coming soon too as well. If you want to buy some eventually, when I get everything set up, I'm kind of building up my stock a little bit. Um, but yeah, I am. I'm having a lot of fun making dice. It's a lot of work. Like I won't lie, it is a lot of work to clean up everything and get it looking nice. And I make mistakes, but you know what? It's a fun time. Uh, it's getting me kind of going outside more and stuff like that because I do most of my working outside in the sun and touching grass, which is good because people like us that are inside people, we need to get out more. So that's kind of what it's doing for me lately, and that's really all I've been up to the past week. But a lot of it is SWOTOR, a lot of it is the Fortnites, and a lot of it is the dice making and the video editing. Wow, I guess I really do a lot. Did a lot this past week. Now that I sit here and think about it. But yeah, that's what I've got. DT, anything else you want to add on, or are we ready to hit that gaming news?
Nah, man, we should be ready to head on over to the gaming news because we got some things like all the gaming events we have coming up, which by the way we're gonna cover next week, I think. But
Yeah,
we have a lot of it's the time of the year for that kind of stuff. There's a little bit of things we have here, you know. It's
yeah.
not as empty as some of the other news that we have coming up. But anyway, yeah, let's get into that. So first things first is we have a second trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
I've not seen this yet.
So let's check this out. And after this, we have a little article talking about everything we know about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But first,
All right.
trailer time.
You want to count us
3,
down?
2, 1, play.
Click.
Game footage is not final.
Do-do-do-do-do. What do we got here? Dang, there's 2 professors? Oh, look at the homie. His hairstyle.
Pompadour Duck.
Who's
The power of science is amazing.
Who's your starter, DT? Who you going
From the
with?
new ones?
Yeah.
Of the new Pokemon, I'm leaning towards the Green Kitty, man.
Green Kitty? I got you.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go with the Fire Crocodile dude. Looking guy. Looking Pokemon. Oh, look at the little piggy! Is that Lechonk? Oh, it is Lechonk. That's the one y'all been talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
look at him.
Lechonk right there.
Look at him. He's a big fat ball. You just want to hug him. Oh,
Shout out to Lechonk, man.
I'm taking Lechonk all the way, baby. All the way to the champs. Oh, that looks cool. Gengar. I am so bad. I'm bad with most of the names because I like Pokemon, but I was never big enough in it to memorize all the Pokemon names.
Yeah.
Oh, what we got? What we got? Not actual game footage. Oh dear.
I'm going in a cave. Oh my goodness. Legendaries.
What the fuck? That thing ain't got no legs. It's got jets. That ain't a Pokemon.
Yep.
That's a mech.
So there you go, Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, that's some. The fucking cover art on these are gorgeous. I love the covers on these on these boxes here.
November 18th, worldwide release. So there you go.
Awesome.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
All right.
So that's that. Now you can open up this little article here and talk about everything we know about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Let's have a look. Look, see here.
So obviously, the first things first, release date we saw at the end of that trailer, November 18th, coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch, of course. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will have some open world RPG gameplay. So it's been described as an open world experience. Obviously, meaning that you'll be able to move more freely between the wilderness and towns as different from past Pokemon games. It's expected to have elements of traditional Pokemon games with perhaps more influence from Pokemon Sword and Shields, Wild Arena, and Pokemon Legends Arceus's open world, experience that game had. The Pokemon Company says that the world will be free to explore at your leisure and not in an order dictated by the story. Still, there is a journey for Pokemon trainers to embark on, but it's one that sounds more varied than in the past. Meet a variety of people in Pokemon and adventure in the world of Pokemon the way you want to, is what they say on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet website. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's multiplayer experience is what we're going to talk about next, and you can expect multiplayer gameplay with up to 4 players. Trading and battling are one part of the experience, but the big change is in exploration. You'll be able to explore the various locations of the region in these games with other players.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will have local wireless play for 2 to 4 players, with an online multiplayer available for 1 to 4. It's unclear how extensive the multiplayer stuff will be, but at least they're getting a little bit more in depth with it than past games.
Yeah, that's cool. Like my nieces have switches, so I could be like, hey, you want to play some Pokemon together? And we'll get together and fucking play. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, definitely a cool thing. Because I mean, yeah, who doesn't like shit? That even kind of like makes me want to play. Just roll around with the homies, catch, exploring, you know, the world, and then catching Pokemon. Like that sounds cool.
Waiting for
But
somebody to be
anyway,
upset, like you got that's my Pokemon. That's you got it in my world. Give it to me. That type of argument. Obviously joking around, but yeah.
yeah. Uh, so the starter Pokemon. So we have Sprigatito, which is the green cat little Pokemon. Fuecoco, which is the little red gator bro, and then you have Quaxley, which is the blue-haired, blue pompadour-haired duck there
He's
in the
got all the
middle.
style going on. He looks
So
like he's like the Pokemon. You know, in the Flintstones, they have animals that grab and do certain things. He looks like the one you would
yeah,
grab to put on your toothbrush, and brush your teeth.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have some descriptions of these Pokemon. So Sprigatito is a capricious, attention-seeking grass cat Pokemon that can conduct photosynthesis. Fuecoco is a laid-back fire croc Pokemon that does things at its own pace and spouts flames. And Quaxley is an earnest and tidy duckling Pokemon who is particular about keeping its hair clean. So there you go.
With
And
hair
and
like
we
that.
still yeah, we still don't know what they evolve into, but that's at least the starter point, starting points for them.
Mm-hmm.
Which it'd be interesting if like Lechonk evolved into Lechonker or like Lechonky or something like that. That'd be cool. But anyway, uh, so let's moving on to the professors and the rival in these new games. So for the first time, players will get a different professor depending on which game they buy. So if you get Pokemon Scarlet, you'll get Professor Sada, and if you get Violet, you'll get Professor Turo. Each of these professors is doing their own research into lore passed down in the region, according to the Pokemon Company. Their names are a reference to their research. Sada and Turo are references to past and future, respectively, and explain their outfits. This plays into the names of the legendary Pokemon too, which contains the words Korai and Mirai for ancient and future. It's not clear how the choice of professor will impact gameplay, but I would imagine not much, right? Because I mean, you're gonna have to.
Probably
I mean, it'll
minimal.
be yeah, it'll be minimal because obviously one is on the past and one's future or whatever. But
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's even reflected in
apart
their
from that,
outfits
I
here.
mean,
Like, look at
yeah,
what they're
yeah,
wearing.
obviously,
Right? Like, that's
yeah,
great.
yeah. As for the rival of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, uh, the name is Nimona. Uh, she's not explicitly labeled as a rival. Instead, the Pokemon Company calls her a friend and reliable guide who is an experienced Pokemon trainer. Uh, and then we have obviously the other new Pokemon in the game. So uh, we have Pommy, Lechonk, and Smoliv. Pommy is an electric mouse that generates electricity by rubbing its cheeks, which sounds similar to another Pokemon we all know. But anyway, Lechonk is a perfect normal type hog Pokemon that loves berries.
Look at him.
And
He's just laying there.
and Smoliv is described naturally as an olive Pokemon that has a very worried face. Alongside these guys, they shared images of the new legendaries Coradian and Miradian, which are the two we saw at the end of the trailer there. Uh, so Scarlet has the scarlet hued Coradian, and Violet has the purple Miradian. Uh, Coradian looks to be a bit more historical and natural, while Miradian feels futuristic, which is why, hence the jets or whatever at its feet, or we were talking about.
Hmm.
So it's kind of mimicking the two professors there also, so everything is like, so if you get Scarlet, basically you're like past or ancient, and then if you get Violet, you're going future. So that's interesting. So yeah, that's what we know about Pokemon. I would ask you which one you would get, but I already know, dude. It's Violet, obviously. So I'm not even gonna, there's no point in asking that question this time around. Usually it's like, oh, if after we know more information about a game, like, or about something, like, which one are you leaning towards? But I already know with you, it's gonna be Violet this time.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the information we have on that. That's a little bit of Pokemon stuff. Speaking of
Cool.
another new game, though, we can move on because the BioWare blog has announced the title of the next Dragon Age game. Are you guys ready for it? It's called Dragon Age Dreadwolf. That is the title of their next adventure.
Major spoilers in this article, by the way.
And
If you
there is
can.
some stuff in here. And yeah, I was gonna read this, but hey, man, I actually have never played any of the Dragon Age games, but soon-ish. I don't want to say how soon, but like some point this year, I plan on playing Origins to start my Dragon Age journey. So I don't know if I want to read this. Somebody told me that even the name Dreadwolf is kind of a bit of a spoiler, but I'm
It
like,
is.
I don't, right
There's
now.
definitely spoilers in this article. I see one right away as I have it open. Like, yeah, that's a spoiler.
Yeah. So I will. So maybe we won't read that then.
We
But
we can
but
we
hey,
can show the title at the very least. This is what it looks like.
yeah. I like I will say that though, that I do like the logo and the the colors behind it and everything, purple, and
Mm-hmm.
the little the font of the wording of it. That looks cool. I like that.
I like the
But
purple. It looks great.
knowing nothing else, yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
anything.
we should not read
Again
that
though,
article. That's
again, I do plan on playing this at some point this year, hopefully. So
I'm
maybe
actually
I'll
surprised how much they put it out there. Actually, yeah, interesting.
yeah, so there it is. Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Uh, all right, moving on from that, let's talk about this month's PlayStation Plus games that you can pick up starting next month, the free ones. So we have God of War 2018 for PS4, Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker PS4, and then for PS4 and PS5 you have the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. All three will be available for download starting tomorrow. Which I think that's a pretty solid haul, man. Like I'm not like personally, I don't really care about Naruto, so I'm not gonna get that. But like the Nickelodeon Smash Bros game, sounds pretty cool. And then I already have God of War, but like for people that don't have it and never played it, like you're missing out. First of all, but second of all, free game. How could you not? That's one of the that was the game of the year for like 2018, bro. Like what? And they're giving it away for free, man. Come on, great game.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Josh, you gotta play God of War, man. You gotta play it. You just gotta
It's
play it, dude.
I have it over here somewhere. No, that's Final Fantasy VII, which I also have to play. But yeah, there's so much I have that I need to play. I'm gonna start streaming again, knock some of this shit out, um, real quick. Uh,
Yeah, dude.
but what's next?
Next up, we're gonna talk about the latest PlayStation and Sony State of Play that happened this past was it Thursday, I believe.
Which I missed all of because I forgot about it.
So I streamed it and I watched and reacted to it. as a the day of, but we're gonna go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a recap here. So, first things first, we had a surprise announcement of a Resident Evil 4 remake, and it's not only that, but it's coming next year. So this is exciting because to me, I feel like this Resident Evil 4 is like the best Resident Evil game, and it's one of the ones that I've played the most also, so I am pretty hyped for this.
I've
Um
actually played this one.
this
Shocker.
this one oh dude, this one's great, man. You definitely get this remake and play because it's fucking awesome.
I played the original,
Shout out to
uh,
Leon, man.
but I would love to play the
Yeah.
remake.
But yeah, let's go ahead and play this little bit of a trailer here, announcement trailer. 2 minutes, 17 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Check it out. 3/24/2023. Wow, they start off with a date.
Yeah,
That's ballsy. That's ballsy.
they must have been working on it already.
Ballsy.
I mean, obviously, clearly they've been working on it already,
Yeah,
but who knows
we've
for how
heard
long.
we've heard leaks previously about this happening, right? Like there's been some things before that were like, I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing this.
Yeah, I played the shit out of the original of this game like years ago on the GameCube and whatnot, man. It's such a classic. I'm really curious how much they're gonna change, like how different it's gonna be from the original.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the graphical stuff.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Resident Evil 4.
Very, very, very cool.
Classic logo too. Love it.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second.
The pain. Yeah,
This time, it can be different.
sick.
It has to.
Yeah, that looks cool, man. Like I said, I really like Resident Evil 4. To me, my two favorite Resident Evil games are 4 and 5. I played the shit out of those like so much back in the day.
You may get a 5
So
remake eventually.
yeah, I mean, dude, I played, dude, that one in co-op especially. I played the shit out of that one, man. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, yeah, that looks cool, man. I definitely want to play that again at some point, um, when that comes out because I enjoy Resident Evil 4. I should also probably go back and replay like 2 and 3, the 2 and 3 remakes. I haven't played those either. So
Yeah, I want
that'll
to do a whole
be
franchise. I've never really played the
yeah.
Resident Evils other than like I played 4. So I'd like to do like a whole franchise run eventually once I knock out this entire catalog I have to my left over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else
All
did
right.
they announce, DT?
Next thing, we have they showed us Stray again, which is the cat game coming out next month in July. This is another one I'm looking forward to playing because I ever since it was revealed, like I don't know, a year or two ago, however long it was one that caught my attention. So I definitely want to play this. This is on my radar. I'm on my list of games to play. So we have a minute 30 trailer. 3, 2, 1, play. So yeah, as you can see, you kind of play as like a little cat. with a device on your back, and you're just roaming around exploring this like fucked up, like kind of, I want to say almost like cyberpunk, but just it seems like a post-apocalyptic kind of environment, you know. And there's like robots all over the place, and it's an interesting like it's a very interesting like world building that they're doing here in this game. So I'm very curious to explore it and check it out for myself.
Yeah.
Got some stealth elements to it, as you can see. Very, very colorful, and then the lighting is really good. There's the kitty.
Meow, meow, meow.
There it is. Yow.
Meow.
Stray. July 19th is the release date. That's next month. I am yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. It looks good.
Couple days before my birthday.
Yeah. So that
It
looks
looks
good.
neat.
Yeah.
Looks pretty.
And then after that, they revealed that Spider-Man Remastered is coming to PC in August. So there was a little bit of a trailer for that as well. They're slowly bringing all these games from, you know, that were exclusive over to the PC. So they're all they've changed their mind on the exclusivity, you know. So they're all
Yeah.
coming slowly but surely, and this is the
It's-
next one. So we have a
It's smart.
40-second trailer. 3, 2, 1, go.
These past few years, sacrificing so much and asking for nothing.
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
Do you really need 2 of those?
You are everything that's wrong with this city!
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Best Spider-Man game ever,
can't
by
just
the
push
way.
people around
If
like
you've
that.
never played it.
Just ask for help next time.
Time to bring back the glory days.
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Yeah, great game, man. If you never played it, easily the best Spider-Man game ever. It's so good. So good. After that, they showed off some gameplay for Street Fighter 6, and also some little bit of open world exploration. So let's check that out. Got a 3-minute trailer this time. 3, 2, 1, play.
I heard that they showed this off, and then like later that day, every fighter on the roster was leaked. So there's a lot of leaks going around about this game, which is kind of like
wow.
a bummer for Capcom, because it's like they reveal fighters one at a time, right? And like over a period of time.
It's not like
And now they're just all out there.
this journey
Yeah, and they're just kind of like, well, shit. But they should see it as an opportunity to change up their marketing a different way. As much as it sucks that it happened.
The right foot in this city. Hit the streets. Yeah, hey, there I do this. Never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, y'all improve. A real proud of
Avocado burgers. You know,
Yep.
that's where my eyes
Metros.
get drawn to. This is neat.
It started from the ground up, training getting wound up, channeling it in itself and moving up and down, crossing over past the battle for the time the clock will keep score. Years I never thought it crossed before. When I get out on my knees,
Chun-Li is doing work.
Yeah. Fucking Ryu built like a fucking brick house. Jesus.
Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
This is our destiny.
Damn. That like neck throat grab thing.
Don't grab me by the throat.
Street Fighter 6.
I bet fighting fans and Street Fighter fans lost their fucking minds.
Right.
So
I will
have to
say,
go
though,
watch some reactions.
I am not really a Street Fighter or a fighting game person in general.
Me neither.
But I mean, that it looks pretty decent. But also, am I the only one that thinks the 6 looks weird? Like that is a funky looking 6. That font that they're using for the number 6,
Yeah.
kind of weird. But anyway, I mean, that's kind of cool. They're adding like open world / RPG like elements into this game. Like that's for a fighting game. Like has that ever been done before? Like that seems kind of neat. Although to be fair, every fucking game is adding like open world / RPG elements to their game nowadays. It seems like, right?
I remember Mortal Kombat Deception, I think, kind of did that a little bit in their conquest mode, where you would kind of run around to all these different realms, and it was kind of open world, and you could pick up little quests and stuff. Although probably not to the extent that the Street Fighter is going to do it. But man, that was ages ago too. So that's pretty cool. I bet people like Maximilian Dude are fucking hype, right? Like those are the people. Look, just because we're not fighting game guys doesn't mean that we can't appreciate fighting games and the people that put in the work and play them and get good at them, and you watch them play and they get fucking hype. Like I'm on the train. Like I like watching, but I ain't the player in it. I think it's pretty cool. What do we got next, DT?
Next up, we have some VR stuff for you, Josh.
Oh,
Resident Evil Village coming up. PSVR 2. So
all right,
open
I
that
got
up
it up
real quick, and we can start in 3, 2, 1, play. Quick minute and a half trailer here.
Now, let's take a look at him. Wow.
There she is, the big lady.
You know, everybody in
Lady
that,
D.
everybody in that VR is gonna be going. You know what I mean? Like.
Yes, mother. Yes, mother.
Oh man, I just thought of the baby. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck that. No, man.
Dude, you get. Yeah, dude, the baby just wants a hug, bro.
Shit. Fuck that.
Man, blood.
Oh, careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
Talk to me like that, Lady D.
What are you doing?
So there you go. What do you think, Josh? You gonna pick this up for VR or what?
I don't even know. Is this? Are they gonna have VR on the PC version with like that? Because this is just for the PSVR 2 now.
This is for PSVR 2 for the PS5. Yeah. I
I'm
don't know,
curious
man.
if they'll port that over or not. If not, no, because I own a headset, even though I didn't want to.
Right. I mean, obviously, you're not gonna buy another one.
No, hell no. Not unless like PlayStation has something that blows your socks off. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. If
All
they
right.
add it on the
Moving
PC
on.
and stuff, maybe.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. This is a state of play event, so they only had obviously they're only
Yeah.
talking about PlayStation stuff, so we have to wait for more info on that. But moving on from that, Final Fantasy 16 showed off some gameplay, and they revealed that it's coming out next time in the summer of next year, I should say. So let's check it out, Josh. Ready for some Final Fantasy 16?
Yeah,
I know
I'm
this
super
game kind of
interested in
intrigued
this.
you, yeah. So let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, go! 3-minute trailer.
Because Yoshi P's working on this, in charge of this or whatever. In a world ruled by tyranny and turmoil, there are those who would fight to take back control of their fate. Okay.
Who are we? What are the dominants? The power we wield. It wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
Squeenix.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Future Business Unit 3.
Every delay brings us closer to disaster.
I will say the graphics look pretty clean.
Oh, this looks gorgeous.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
The music's great too.
If I take the field, our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
A lot of stuff going on here.
A lot of summons, it looks like. They're showing off a lot of the summons.
Look at that.
Like there's Ifrit and Titan. Ifrit.
Diamond Dust.
Garuda.
And Ifrit.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home
Mega
burned,
Flare.
another
Bahamut.
can be built. The Empire will live on.
The Empire. Final
Yeah, it looks
Fantasy
like the-
16.
Looks like the summons are taking kind of like almost center stage in this game. And I wish I could.
Child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
I wish I was more knowledgeable on that stuff. I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy, really, so I don't know a lot.
There you have it, man.
That looked cool. I'm in. Super excited for that.
All right. Next thing we have is a game called Roller Dome from the developers of Ollie Ollie World, coming to PlayStation and PC.
Interesting.
So let's check this one out. Quick minute 23 one. So if you're ready, we'll start in 3, 2, 1, play.
In the year 2030, a new blood sport grips the globe. And in the arena, there will only be the victorious.
That's so bright.
and the
Holy
dead.
shit. Neat art style.
Yeah, I dig the art style. It's really, it reminds me of like Borderlands, and like something else that I can't think of the name right now.
Makes you think of those old like comic cell shaded games they had back in the day. This actually looks pretty fun. Rolling around on rollerblades, shooting people.
Boom.
Shoot the rocket.
The world is watching.
Roller dome.
That looks neat. I'm kind of in on that. That looks cool. Looks fun. Awesome.
Cool. This is kind of fun. I'd try that out also. I'd try it out. Give it a shot. Why not? We have a trailer for Tunic because it's getting a PlayStation release as well.
Okay.
On September 27th. Quick little 50-second thing here, but let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, play.
Fantasy violence. Oh no. Say it ain't so.
This is like a very Zelda-like game, you know. You're basically playing Link, but instead of Link, it's a fox, you know.
Yeah.
I really like the lighting in this. Like, it looks really good.
Yeah, I think the whole game looks great. I think it looks.
Yeah, like the art style and everything looks pretty damn cool. But yeah, the thing that strikes me the most is just how beautiful the lighting is. Like the contrast between the color and the dark, you know? Like it's just so good.
Ooh, name. Cool. PlayStation.
We have a couple other things here, but the next one we have is a very Dead Space looking game called the Callisto Protocol. Announced back in 2020, but it got its first big gameplay trailer now. So let's go ahead and check this out. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1, play. So this is captured on the PS5 with a mix of gameplay and cinematics.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Ew. Ew. Oh, hell no, dude. Hell no, dude. That's no. Oh, fuck that.
I just love that last part.
Ew.
Gives me chills every time.
Oh, not hanging upside down.
This is quite brutal, as you can see.
That looks terrifying. Oh, just in time for Christmas. Oh boy.
Right? So you know who that guy was narrating, right? They're talking in the trailer. It's unlike anything he's ever worked on before, which is going to be interesting, you know. So I'm that's going to be cool, man. That's going to be very cool. For those of you wondering, I'm pretty sure that's fucking Sam Witwer. talking in the back there. So that's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Next up, we have a couple. We have a thing called Season: A Letter to the Future. So let's check out this little trailer really quickly. This is the second to last thing here before we wrap up the state of play news. So Josh, if you're ready, 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh man, that's the life, just chilling on the grass.
She set out to
Right.
record life at the end of this season. To make it real for people in the future.
Oh, this looks
she
pretty.
asked us about living together.
And we asked her about traveling alone.
It's a very chill trailer.
When the season turns, what will remain?
It's a cow.
Only
Hug it.
what she saw.
Moo.
What she captured.
She carries the sounds of the season with her. The way she listened made you want to tell her everything.
I got to look in her journal. The world was telling her its secrets. I think she even figured out what will happen to us when the season ends. Is it going? Is it gone?
Not yet.
Interesting.
So there you go.
They look kind of neat. PlayStation. All right. Oh man, this
And
last thing
then-
looks just dope as hell,
Yeah.
man. Let's just check it.
I know, right? And I know you're gonna be all about this one, Josh. Eternites is mixing. You're all about the romance, but they're mixing in romance with fighting stuff, man. Let's go, dude. It's a dating game, but also an action game. Because why not, right? Let's see it, man. Let's check it out. Minute 39. Eternites. 3, 2, 1. Play.
There's a lot of ways this could go, and a lot of them aren't good.
I wonder if things will ever be normal again.
Oh, great. That's how we're going to start off, huh? Just that arm. Awesome.
Yeah, he's got a sword now instead of an arm, dude. It's okay.
One punch.
The world hasn't ended yet. It's not hopeless.
Animal.
Yeah.
Don't you want science in your corner? Oh, ew. I'm going to miss them.
They held hands. Oh no, they kissed before marriage. Oh no. So it's anime Devil May Cry with romance. Got it. I know what this game is.
There you go. Josh has it all figured out, guys.
I do.
He knows.
Mm-hmm.
He knows exactly what it is going to be. All right, but that's all that happened at the most recent state of play. Anything in there, Josh? Anything in there? Pique your interest. For me, I have to say Stray and Resident Evil 4. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Resident Evil 4. Even though I was like, no, Callisto Protocol looks cool, I'd probably play it and be scared.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Roller Drome game looked kind of cool. I was kind of into that. The Final Fantasy, obviously. And yeah, that those are kind of like the things that got me a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's cool. All right. Next up, Warhammer had a Skulls event, which is usually when they show off a bunch of trailers and things for stuff. This happened before State of Play. So first thing that they had, I don't think any of this is any particular order. Oh, my website is wigging out. But the first thing on the list is, I hate IGN, dude. I hate them. Is Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader, and this was probably the biggest thing that they showed. So Daniel, when you get the video up, let me know and we can count her down.
We're watching the Rogue Trader one?
Yes, sir. That's the first.
Alrighty, I'll let you know. Okay. I believe it is up now, so let me know.
I'm up. Just count us down.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
For millennia, our esteemed dynasty has served the Imperium of Man, bringing forth worlds from the darkness of the void and into the light of holy terror. Yet I am but an instrument of his will, a sword in his hand. In his great wisdom, the Emperor bestowed a sacred mission upon his followers most true. To explore the frontiers uncharted. To claim relics unthinkable. To thwart threats unnumbered. And I too, come the day I dread, will leave this mission to you, my heir. What will your fate be? One of service? Of glory? Of heresy? One can only hope it will be better than mine.
I am
Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader.
Super excited for that because it's by Hellcat. Guys, that's the people that did the Pathfinder RPGs, the video games, Wrath of the Righteous, in that. So I'm super excited for that, and because I love Warhammer 40K. I'm pretty sure Thacker, Curry, and I collectively nutted when we saw that trailer. God
damn.
Because that is just exciting because we all three love that company and all three are in the Warhammer 40K, so that looks awesome. The next trailer that we have also looks pretty good. It's called Warhammer 40K Bolt Gun. So let's check out this trailer, DT. But let me know when you are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, play. So bolt gun, huh?
And take you back to yesteryear. Look at the paint job on those minis. They're fresh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Doom.
Doom. Hell yeah. It's Doom. It's Warhammer 40k Doom.
That's cool.
That looks dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
2023. It's going to take you back to yesteryear.
Kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
That looks awesome. I'll be playing that. All right, next up, we have a behind-the-scenes video for Space Marine 2. DT, you recently played Space Marine 1.
I did. I enjoyed Space Marine 1. That was a fun game.
Let's have a little peek-sees at Space Marine 2, shall we? This little behind-the-scenes video.
All right, let's give it a go. 3, 2, 1, play. Little 2-minute trailer here.
So working on a Warhammer 40,000 license, especially Space Marine 2, is an amazing honor, and I'm very excited about it. There are millions of people that love this franchise. And one of the scary things about this franchise is that there are millions of people that love this franchise.
We didn't just want to create any third-person shooter. We wanted to create a game that embodied the galactic warfare that you come to know from this franchise. It is a passion piece for all of the people working at Saber. You know, these are people who've read the novels for years, who've played the games, and so nobody has higher expectations than us.
I'm playing physically what amounts to like a super galactic space warrior. You know, these guys are 2.5 meters tall. They're probably about 500 pounds before you even put the armor on top of them, and their armor, it's ginormous. How do you recreate that? And then you see it, and you know, suddenly I am 2.5 meters tall, and it's pretty amazing.
Most human beings in this world will never see a Space Marine. They're the stuff of legends. They're known as the angels of death. His angels. When one appears on the battlefield, it's like seeing an angel of God.
Well, Titus, he's been there, done that, seen more than all the other Ultramarines. He's an apex predator. Yeah, everything he does with purpose, everything with intention, everything with extreme power.
People who've read the books will have expectations about how Space Marines fight. And so that's been our guiding principle behind the gameplay that we created. One of my favorite parts of the trailer release at the Game Awards was watching the feedback that people gave afterwards. And I saw all this excitement over just a tiny few snippets of gameplay.
I wonder if they saw our reaction, Josh.
Wait till you see what we got.
I don't know.
Wait till you see what's next.
No, we did one.
We did. That looks pretty exciting, and even though that's mostly behind the scenes stuff, hearing them talk about it makes you excited too.
Yeah, I like watching behind the scenes stuff. So I don't mind. I think that's pretty cool. And like I said, I recently played the first game earlier this year, and it was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. I had fun with it, man. It's a good time, dude. It's one of those games that's like you want to just go around and like not have to worry too much about like, you know, following a super like crazy, you know, story or anything. It's just, you know, you're just going around being a badass, destroying monsters, bro. Like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Daniel, let's skip that next video because it's a card game and we don't really do those. But the Warp Forge one
is the next one.
We'll do Dark Tide. Yeah, we have a new cinematic trailer for Dark Tide, guys. So let's check this out.
Check it out. Check it out.
Get it up
Take
on
a look
screen.
at that.
All right, count us down.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. This is the one I'm most excited about because
I'm pretty excited for this.
Obviously, I like Vermintide, and this is gonna be that. But you know,
is under attack.
This version of it, so I'm pretty hyped for this one.
A dark tide of chaos is rising. Our best fighters are falling.
I forgot to say that I also haven't seen this yet, so I'm very curious.
It's time to try new tactics. Something different. Something desperate. We take you the outcast and the criminal, the lost and the damned. Because you have nothing left to lose.
Yeah, boy. Oh, hell nah. Big boy.
That's big,
So you're
bitch.
the scum we're counting on now.
That's a huge bitch.
And if it's come to this, then God Emperor help us all.
Rejects will rise. Wow.
Yeah.
So this comes out a few days after my birthday, so that's kind of cool. That's another thing to look forward to. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, cool. Look forward to that game.
Yeah.
What else we got, Josh?
Next up, we have a Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires is coming trailer. The Immortal Empires is when you own, so in Warhammer, the Total Warhammer games, they have this Immortal Empires thing, which is like, it connects all 3 games into one big mega map kind of dealio. So they have a little minute trailer here. I'd like to check that out because I don't think I actually saw this trailer. I think I missed it when I was watching the Skulls event. So if you want to count us down, DT, we can watch it real quick.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
Summon the Elector Counts.
So join the open beta, third quarter 2022. Sega. Cool. Okay.
Ready.
All right. Next up, we have another trailer: Warhammer 40K kit for the Chaos Gate, Demon Hunters. It's a little bit of a trailer. I think it like just shows off some of the game, and it's like here are the accolades and that they've added a new weapon to the game in honor of the Skulls event. So we can check that out as well. It's not super long.
Ready?
I'm ready. When you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Commander, prepare to engage.
I played this. It's hard as fuck.
Bloom is mutating. New and potent
But
strains
it's fun.
now plague the sector. Your knights must be ready, Commander. The time has come.
Knights of Titan, you are the instrument of the Emperor's will.
Come at me, heretics!
Failure will cost many souls.
The Bloom's power here is overwhelming. We will infect the realms of chaos with our purity.
Perhaps it is time to deploy more proactive tactics. Each of my brothers is an army unto himself. A mighty shield against the coming darkness.
Mighty shield.
That thing's scary looking.
Well, damn.
Hello, Warhammer fans. I'm Noah Dexter Jackson, CEO and Creative Director at Complex Games. I hope you enjoyed that trailer, which celebrates the incredible response we've had since launching Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam and the Epic Games Store this past May. For many of us, working in the Warhammer 40,000 universe has been the realization of a lifelong passion for the hobby. And alongside the legendary Aaron Dembski-Bowden, we've built an immersive story set in the grim darkness of the far future, a brutal struggle between the Grey Knights and the forces of Nurgle, led by none other than Mortarion himself. We've been overwhelmed by the support of our community since launch, and we love seeing the stories you've created for your own squads as they battle against the chaos plague known as the Bloom. As part of this Skull showcase, we commissioned a new requisition from Grandmaster Varden Kai to aid you in the fight against Nurgle. The Ward of Osseous is available for all players from today. See you aboard the Baleful Edict.
There's a weapon.
All right.
Right.
Cool. Cool.
What else we got here?
Next up, we have a 2D shooter that's focused on the orcs called Shoota's Blood and Teeth. Has a little release date for it. We can play it. It's a quick little minute trailer. Be fun to check out. You never know.
As we're watching all this stuff, I can't believe there's so many goddamn Warhammer games, dude. Like, fuck.
All right.
There's so much.
To be fair, there's a lot of garbage out there because they give that license out to anybody that wants to use it. But you get some good shit.
Seems
with
like.
that. But you also get some bad shit. So, and honestly, this trailer actually looked kind of fun. Is the whole reason I want to show it. So, let's check it out, shall we? Go ahead and count us down, DT, when you're ready.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. What the hell is this?
One of those side-scroller shooters.
Mighty.
Orc. Orc. It's kind of like Metal Slug, but orcs. Yeah, quick little trailer.
All right.
All right.
What's next?
Next up, we have Vermintide 2. We have a Billicor Chaos Waste expansion announced. So we can check that out.
Let's do it. All right.
I know you and some of the others are Vermintide 2 players. So let's check her out. All right. DT.
Free update. 3, 2, 1, play.
Welcome, mortals. I have something special waiting for you. I hope you don't mind, but I made things a little more challenging.
Okay, got some Evil Dead music playing. Got it.
Don't worry. You learn more soon enough.
Damn Skaven.
Get them rats. June
Free
14th. That is a week away for that one.
We love free shit, guys.
Alrighty, man.
All right.
Anything else we gotta look through?
We'll finish with Blood Bowl and then we'll be done with it because the rest of this is not really for us. But we'll check out the Blood Bowl trailer. It's a little bit of a longer one. I've never played Blood Bowl, but I've always kind of been interested in it, and I accidentally played the trailer. That's not what I want to do. And this looks kind of cool, so I may check out Blood Bowl in the future.
I don't even know what the hell this is, so we're gonna check it out, man. 3, 2, 1, play.
You're gonna learn today.
Blood Bowl 3.
Greetings, Blood Bowl fans and coaches of all stripes. You've already had a look at several of the teams that will be included in Blood Bowl 3 when it launches. This year, some of you were even able to try out the game in closed beta. Today, we're pleased to be able to tell you a bit more about two teams that will be making their first appearance in the game: the Chaos Renegades and the Old World Alliance.
The hell even?
What
What
these
is
two
this?
teams have in common is that they're made up of several players that are usually in other teams. So, with the Old World Alliance, you'll be able to make up a team that includes humans, dwarves, halflings, and the famous Tree Man support. This team combines the flexibility of the humans with the resistance of the dwarves. And if you still need a bit more punch, you've got the Tree Man, who can really block his own. But make sure you manage the different parts of your team correctly, though. Basically, the humans tend to refuse to pass the ball to other players, and the dwarves play very independently, which might make you use up too many rerolls. We had fun designing new, unique customization options for this team, with markings from both the human and dwarf teams, so there is a single team look rather than different ones. And this is especially obvious with the Tree Man, who has a really unique look. The Chaos Renegades, for their part, are an unlikely alliance of humans, dark elves, Skaven, and greenskins, alongside the big guys of Chaos. One small point that sets this team apart is that it can recruit up to 3 tough players, so they really are devastatingly strong and intimidating. Because of their allegiance to the gods of Chaos, every player on the team has special access to mutation skills, giving them a lot of flexibility. Blood Bowl 3 has also given us the chance to highlight a new, major game feature: the pitches, which have specific gameplay rules. Today, we're going to give you an early look at 3 of them. The first is the Chaos Chosen pitch, with mounds of skulls, stone pillars swaying in the magic wind, and molten lava.
Oh man, not lava.
Occupied by dark forces. The pitch starts out in a completely normal way, but if one of the players from either team ever spills blood during the first half, it will draw the attention of demonic entities.
Wow.
In the
So this is
second
kind of
half,
like
lava will make the game a lot more complicated.
Warhammer 40k
Sprinting
football,
players
but more
will trip
deadly.
and fall more easily, and some of them may even be forced to miss entire drives if they succumb to heat stroke.
Heat stroke?
The second of these pitches is dedicated to one of the 4 gods of chaos, Nurgle, the god of disease, decay, and rebirth. At first, the pitch is dormant, but if any player is ever unfortunate enough to die on this sacred ground, then the pitch will awaken from its slumber. Carnivorous plants and swarming worms,
Ugh.
what had been silent, starts to hum with life. Fast players are more likely to fall down, and it becomes difficult for them to interact with the ball, encouraging a slow and defensive game.
It's terrible, dude. Worms and shit all over the place. Hell
Yeah,
no.
it's nasty.
The third of these pitches is that of the Dark Elves. What's special about this pitch is that it was built over water, but there's more. Beneath the waves lurks a monstrous sea creature. And beware,
course.
if either team scores a touchdown in the first half, it might stir. A roaring crowd awakens the impressive tentacled monster, During the second half of the match, the pitch is partly flooded, and stunned players will have trouble coming
Unleash
around.
the Kraken.
The players will also have to move more slowly in order to avoid the monster's tentacles. So, now I just like to say I hope you all have a great day, great matches, and of course, a little bit of luck with the dice. We hope you have enjoyed all these new features. We genuinely can't wait to show you even more. Blood Bowl 3 holds some more tremendous surprises for you. So, we will say, see you soon on the pitch, coaches.
Cool. All right. That is most of the stuff from the Skulls event. So we can move on to
All
the
right.
next thing.
Move on to the next thing then.
And I'll be right back. 2 seconds,
Alrighty.
DT, but you keep going.
Alrighty. So we have a new multiplayer-focused action-adventure game on the way from Disruptive Games and Amazon Games. So Amazon Games has partnered with Disruptive Games, the studio behind Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 and Diablo 2 Resurrected, to create a new IP that will release on a variety of machines. Described by Amazon Games as an online multiplayer action-adventure with co-op and competitive play, this new experience appears to be set in a post-apocalyptic or post-war world. And that observation comes from 2 pieces of concept art that show crashed airplanes that appear to be heavily weathered. The humans appear to hold primitive-looking weapons, such as a rifle with a bayonet, and another character seems to have like mechanical legs. Several of them also have headsets with a tall antenna, likely for the co-op communication. In a press release, Christoph Hartmann, the vice president of Amazon Games, says we can expect something different from this multiplayer experience. The talented team at Disruptive Games is creating a fresh take on a multiplayer action-adventure genre with strong game design and rich world building that we're excited to help bring to players. So that's interesting. If you go over to their website, Disruptive's website, that is, the new IP is codenamed Super Secret Project, and we'll have to wait for more details. But that's pretty much all we got going right now. So it sounds like it could be promising, but I guess we need more info to go off of.
Cool.
So we shall see. I like the concept art. Cool.
Yeah. It looks
That's
pretty.
all there is really to go off of. But yeah, looks cool.
All right. Sorry for having to step
And
away
the
a minute
last
there,
thing,
guys.
the last thing I have here is Fortnite. Fortnite's new season is here with huge changes, as well as bringing the dark side of the Force. So, after an entire day of being offline, which is on Saturday, following the Collision event, Fortnite has returned, shaking things up with new biomes and new skins, of course, and all that. And the Chapter 3, Season 3 is officially called Vibin'. And true to form, it brings a colorful party atmosphere to its new story thread and areas of the map. On the eastern coast, you'll see 2 new areas to explore, Rave Cave and Reality Falls. These biomes feature giant mushrooms to bound across, as well as waterfalls and strange trees to interact with. The tallest tree is called the Reality Tree, and it's in full bloom, spreading reality seed pods across the island. If you grab a seed and plant it, the reality sapling will grow. If you weed it, you'll be rewarded with loot. The more times the sapling is uprooted, the better the loot. And yes, you can get mythic weapons that way. On the gameplay front, you can now use animals as mounts, like the wolf or boar. The ballers, the little baller vehicle thingies have returned to the amusement park ride thingamajig. And they have more health than ever. They can float on water and are battery operated, meaning you'll know how long you have left. And yeah, I'm just, like I was saying earlier in the what we've been up to, I'm gonna be playing a lot more because of this. So I gotta get that Vader skin. I want to get which is a part of the battle pass, and I want to get Indiana Jones whenever they could. They released that, so
Mm-hmm.
definitely gonna be playing a lot more of this. But yeah, I've been enjoying the event. I'm gonna keep playing more later, and yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
That's all
All
you got
right.
for the movie news, though, man. If you want anything else,
You mean the game news?
that's all you got for the gaming news. If you want to move on to something else, yeah, to the TV news.
TV
Do
news.
that.
Let's hit it. All right. What's first, DT?
First thing we got here is some news of the Twisted Metal series over at Peacock that Will Arnett will be voicing Sweet Tooth in that series. So obviously we know that we have Anthony Mackie also in the show portraying another character. And now we know that Sweet Tooth will be voiced by Lego Batman himself, Will Arnett. So that's an interesting choice. I am not sure who I would have chosen, but I don't think I would have thought of him. So I'm very interested to see what his voice is going to sound like. But he's joining a pretty solid cast for the live action, Twisted Metal show. Obviously, Anthony Mackie that I mentioned, Stephanie Beatriz, Thomas Hayden Church, and Neve Campbell. Man, that's pretty solid group of people to be sharing, a cast with. So, very very intrigued to see how this show will go. Especially after Halo, because well, actually that was Paramount. Never mind. I thought I got the two P's confused,
Yeah,
man.
two P's.
Paramount and
It's like
Peacock.
this is the cock where we watch stuff
Oh,
over here. No. There's not a lot I watch on Peacock, really. To be honest, or at all. Only like wrestling events on occasions. So I don't know if I'll even be checking this show out, to be honest. It just seems so weird. It's such a weird thing to have a show based on it. Twisted Metal of all things with minimal story. I don't know. The cast is good. I'm just I don't know how it's a little weird. It's just weird. I mean,
on the bright side, the fact that there is minimal story means they can do whatever the fuck they want. So
true.
that'll be interesting.
True.
It'll be like Halo, where they just completely do their own thing when they already have a clearly like established thing they could follow, but then they just chose not to do that anyway.
They're like, listen, we gotta get Master Chief cheeks everywhere, all the cheeks.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay. What's next, DC?
Next up, James Marsden is returning to the HBO series Westworld. So his character, Teddy Flood, will return to the show in its fourth season, which is set to premiere later this month on the 26th. He made a surprise appearance at the end of the show's ATX TV Festival panel this past Saturday. And he last appeared on the Westworld in the end of season 2 in 2018 in the penultimate episode. Well, we know what happened to his character there, so be interesting to see how he returns here. I personally, I can't say that I'm too excited about Westworld myself. But I've been watching the. It's kind of like Stranger Things, where it's been out like for a while, and it's kind of like, well, I'm still gonna check it out and see how it is, but I don't really have too much hype over it,
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be checking it out, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. So
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to what they
I think
go with.
I think it's cool to bring it back, though.
Yeah, I like James Marsden.
Because I like James Marsden. He's cool, So
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. When does this premieres soon, right? June 26th.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, like I said, June 26th.
I didn't even hear you, my man. You know how it is. I got the worst hearing in the world.
So we
Uh,
have two. You have two little trailers to round out our TV news here. We have one for Resident Evil and one for The Sandman,
all right.
which were released earlier today by Netflix. So let's check those out. First, we have one for the Resident Evil series. 205 is the length. So 205 is the trailer length. So let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, play.
They said the world would end in 2036. But they were wrong. The world ended a long time ago.
Umbrella, a company besieged by scandal, is now trying to reinvent itself.
The old Umbrella made mistakes. The things we're working on today, they're gonna change the world.
Oh, hell no.
We have a problem.
That's a fucking giant caterpillar.
Contains the T virus. The T virus can make monsters.
Billions will die.
Everyone keep your mouth shut.
Oh man, you're so. Oh hell no.
Fuck it.
Oh yeah, chainsaw time.
Marriage is complicated.
So there it is, Resident Evil.
Honestly, super interested in checking that out.
I was gonna say it doesn't look as bad as like some of the other more recent Resident Evil stuff that's been out, you know. Which there's been a lot of Resident Evil out lately, and it's not been the best. Which to be, I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I haven't heard any good things about it either, you know. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
We watched those
But yeah,
trailers. It looked pretty bad.
but this is out on July 14th, so it's about a month away.
Cool. So busy. Always something to watch.
Yeah. So now we have one for the Sandman, which is a date announcement. So let's check that out as well. This is a bit of a shorter one because again, it's the date announcement. But 3, 2, 1, play.
I am the king of dreams, ruler of the nightmare realm.
What are you doing here, Etty?
He's coming, isn't he? You, Morpheus, the Neuromancer. You know the Sandman.
He's a fairy story, Etty.
He's no fairy story. He's back.
Good to know.
What's he got in his hands? Open your hands, now!
Forgive me, sire of the palace.
I'm gonna give that kid a sandwich.
They are not as you left them. With you gone, the realm began to decay and crumble.
The dreams and nightmares no longer seem to recognize their monster. You will remind them.
He's free. He's out of his cage.
That dude's got blood in his eyes. There you go, August 5th.
Interesting.
Seems interesting, but yeah, I don't really know. To be honest, I don't know a whole lot about this, but
I don't either.
it's one of those things that a lot of people really like, and I've heard a lot of things about it, so I feel like I will probably give the show a shot when it releases.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly don't know too much about it. So, apologies if, I can't be like, oh, that's that and this is that and oh man, that looks cool or whatever. Cause I just,
I
it's
don't
all new
either.
to me. I'm just checking it all out
It's all
for the
new
first time.
to us.
But yeah, looks kind of neat. Looks kind of neat. And yeah, we'll be checking that out in like 2 months. So that will do it for that. And that is the TV news, man. Got anything else before we move on to the movies?
I don't think so.
All right. I think Baby says we also don't have anything else to talk about. So,
Did you hear?
so
Yeah.
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 So we can go ahead and move on to the next thing, which is the movie news. So first thing we got here is a teaser trailer for Pinocchio. Did you watch this or no? Have you not?
I did
Have you
not.
seen it?
I saw it was out, and I thought, you know what? I'll save this for Cantina, just in case.
Yeah, I decided to do a trailer reaction for it because I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well, why not? It's
Yeah, I got you.
I didn't know what it was like. It's kind of like the first look I feel like that we've had for this. So I was like, well, we'll just give it a go. I mean,
Give her a go. Yeah.
why not? Exactly.
We'll check it out.
So I checked it out. If you want to go see my reaction, go to my YouTube channel. It is going to be there. But yeah, if you're ready,
I am.
we will go ahead and do it. So 3, 2, 1, play. So you got your boy Tom Hanks playing Geppetto, aka Geppetto.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight.
When you wish upon a star.
So I have not seen the original movie in years, bro. Like
It's
I was
been a
probably a
long
kid.
time.
I was probably a kid still the last time I watched this movie. So yeah, I don't.
Terrence, streaming on Disney
I don't.
Plus.
I don't remember like much about it, but it's gonna be on Disney Plus, September 8th, for Disney Plus Day. And it has Tom Hanks, and it's being directed by Robert Zemeckis. So I mean that kind of gives a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Not like excitement or like I guess hope, right? Like that maybe it won't be a bad movie, right? Because I feel like a lot of the live action Disney movies have been kind of hit or miss. Like some of them have been good, some of them have been kind of not good, and it's like I'm willing to put faith in Tom Hanks and Zemeckis that this will be good, hopefully, So
Yeah.
and I feel like I also, like I said, I need to rewatch the original one before this comes out, just to kind of be able to compare the two. But I mean, it's hard to top the originals, I guess, right? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. The last two things we have here for the news of the day. The Deadpool 3 writers give an update about working with Disney for the new film. Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick have writing credits on the first two Deadpool, films and were brought back for the next one as well. And this is what they had to say. They say it's been a thrill. Reese said about Ryan Reynolds, you know, the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool movies, or the movie that they're working on now. It's an absolute thrill to have the band back together, to have a new backdrop in the MCU with new characters, new villains, that kind of thing. You know, it's never a marriage we necessarily saw coming, Fox and Disney. That was an external thing separate from our storytelling process. But we're absolutely finding the serendipity and gold in that situation, or we're trying to. Wernick added that Deadpool is still going to be Deadpool, which led Reese to confirm that fans needn't worry about the studio trying to make the tone more family friendly for the new film. They've been very supportive with regard to that, Reese said. Now, when it comes to a particular joke, if we cross the line, maybe we'll hear it at some point. Maybe not that joke, but I think they've been incredibly supportive of what we're doing, because obviously we're doing it from separate from them for a long time, and I think they've seen the success and they've had their own even greater success. So hopefully it'll be a marriage made in heaven. But we've definitely got their support, and that's a great thing to feel. So yeah, I think that bodes well. You know, that's it's good to hear. You know, them saying that kind of stuff, because that's kind of what you hope, right? That they don't mess with what the what's been going on, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, that's good, because for me, like, I don't know how you feel about this, but I like the first one way more than the second one. Like, I thought the second one was kind of just like, I didn't really. Maybe I have to rewatch it again before the third one, but I didn't really feel the second one as much as the first one. Like, the first one was great. Like, I really enjoyed the first one, and now these other ones are just kind of like, the second one. I just didn't really fuck with it as much. But anyway, looking forward to seeing what they do with the third one, especially now that they're kind of can mess with the MCU and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Ryan Reynolds is great as Deadpool, so
yes, sir.
It'll be a good time. Alrighty. The last thing that I have here is that hold on, let me sneeze real quick. I didn't. Well, never mind. I think it left. All right, cool. We're good. It's like you kind of feel it coming. You're like, oh shit. You're like, I need to mute
feeling.
real quick. Sometimes I can't even say that I'm about to mute because I have to just mute because it's gonna.
It just comes out. It just comes out nowhere.
But right now, I like felt it and then it just stopped. I'm like, oh, all right, well, fuck
it. I know that exact feeling. Yep.
Anyway, moving on. Really quickly before we get to the last thing, Neve Campbell's exits Scream 6 over pay. So apparently, she will not be in the next movie because her in her words, she said, sadly, I won't be making the next Scream film. As a woman, I have had to work extremely hard in my career to establish my value, especially when it comes to Scream. I felt the offer that was presented to me did not equate to the value I have brought to the franchise. Campbell said in a statement obtained by The Hollywood Reporter. The slasher franchise, created by Kevin Williamson and Wes Craven, has featured an original character played by Campbell, along with the characters of Courtney Cox and David Arquette, faced off against a killer named Ghostface. And they obviously were making a sixth movie after the success of the fifth one earlier this year. And she says, it's been a very difficult decision to move on. To all my Scream fans, I love you. You've always been so incredibly supportive to me. I'm forever grateful to you and to know that this franchise has given you over the past 25 years. And yeah, I think that's kind of I haven't seen the fifth movie yet, so I don't know. I mean, obviously, clearly she survives past the fifth one, which, I mean, it's Sydney. I mean, how, it's a spoiler, but like, is it really? Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, I think it's kind of a mistake for them not to bring, like, you're not bringing back your franchise like star. Like, this is your she Sydney Prescott is iconic, bro. Like, how are you not gonna pay Neve Campbell, bro? Like,
yeah,
what's
pay
wrong
her.
with you guys?
Pay her. She has earned it. Give her the money. Stop being
Definitely earned it.
greedy.
Don't be greedy assholes, bro. Like, come on now. But anyway, I just want to bring that up pretty quickly because I saw that like it just like that just dropped like at some point today. Like, you know, since we started, like as it happens sometimes, news drops while we're in the middle of recording, you know, and filming, and that's one of the things that dropped earlier, like as we started. So yeah, she won't be coming back, which is you know, like I said, it's unfortunate. They did pay her, man. Like she's more than earned it, man. She's been in like every movie, right, up until this point. So how are you not gonna like stupid? It's so stupid. But
That
anyway,
is just dumb. Yeah.
moving on. The last thing that I have here is we have some news about how Tron 3 was killed, apparently, according to the director. So Joseph Kosinski is flying high off of the success of Top Gun Maverick, which debuted to a record-breaking $160 million over the Memorial Day weekend. And the sequel is the first bona fide box office success for the director, who started his first directorial debut with Disney's Tron Legacy. And that sequel earned over $400 million worldwide, but that sum wasn't enough for Disney to allow Kosinski to pursue an intended sequel under the title Tron Ascension. In an interview, Kosinski confirmed that he had storyboarded and written the entire third Tron movie when Disney pulled the plug on that project in 2015. He said, "I got so close, I really tried." Kosinski's idea for Tron 3 was to invert the franchise's core structure. Instead of human characters being sucked into a video game world, the video game world would bleed into real world and the film would be about blending of the two. But it was a different Disney by 2015, Kosinski said about why the project died. When I made Tron Legacy, uh, they didn't own Marvel and they didn't own Star Wars. We were the play for fantasy and science fiction. And once you've got those two other things under your umbrella, it makes sense that you're going to put your money into a known property and not the weird art student with the black fingernails in the corner. That was Tron, and that's okay. So that's what he has to say about why Tron 3 wasn't made, which I can kind of, I mean, it makes sense, obviously, because yeah, I mean, Tron Legacy was 2010. That was like probably like right before they got Marvel, and then Star Wars they didn't get until another 2 years after that. So yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate because I like Tron. I really
I
like
do
Tron, and
too. I liked the last Tron. Yeah.
I would love for them to do a Tron 3. So I
Also,
you know,
also, I feel like the headline made it sound like he was bitter over it. He's not bitter over it. He was just like,
yeah,
this is just
no,
kind of how it was. I feel like the headline was like a little misleading.
a little
Like
bit, a little bit.
It felt like they were
But
like
that's
making him
why
sound like he was throwing off on Marvel and Star Wars when he's not. He's like, it makes sense that you would put money there.
I mean, he's doing all right. He just had
Yeah.
the Top Gun movie do well, so he's okay, man.
Oh, that movie is great.
Yeah, so there you go. That is our movie news. But like I said, I would love to see a Tron 3 happen eventually. Disney quit being cowards and make Tron 3, man. Come on. What the hell are you
Yeah.
guys doing, dude?
Look,
Make it
get him
happen.
back. Get him back and do that movie again. Well, why not?
Yeah. Yeah, make
Like
it happen, dude.
he's obviously high right now, like on the Top Gun. Fucking, he's hot. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Make it happen, Disney. Come on. I know somebody out there
do
is
it.
listening or watching this. Come on,
Do
make
it.
it happen. We want to see Tron 3 and 4 and maybe more if it if it does well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like Tron though, so I would love to see it continue. And I really like Tron Legacy, man. Like I legit do. Like I really like that movie. But anyway, that's it for our news, man. So we're gonna take a quick break here, and then we'll come back and you know, talk about some more D&D world building. So hope you guys are ready
Yes,
for
sir.
that.
We'll be right back after this, guys. I'll run some ads on the break and get up, set your legs, go to the restroom, do your thing. We'll be right back after this. Hello, everyone. We are back We are recording. We are doing D&D world building. Which the last time we did some D&D world building, we kind of we filled out some stuff with our, I believe we used Don John before. Remember the Don John worksheet?
We tend to use that quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
When we're coming to the world building stuff.
When we do the
It's quite
world building
helpful.
stuff.
And,
Yes, it
and
is.
and it gets the creative juices flowing. Like you see something and then it makes your brain think of something else. At least for me, that's how it works.
Yeah. So I don't remember which I think we did the Caval, some of the Caval stuff, or we thought of the Caval stuff in here. So we need to go through and name some of that stuff. And we filled out just a little bit of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip over the screen so everybody can see. I will zoom in, hopefully here, so you guys can see. Why won't it zoom in? Can I not zoom in with this page? What the hell's going on? I guess you can't zoom in on Google. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can zoom in on fucking Google Sheets. All right. So I have DT open, the Don John sheet. Now.
Okay.
We usually let you handle the naming of things. So if you want to open the Don John sheet and
Got it open. I got it open.
And refresh till you find something you like for the name of the town. I also have, I believe I have some names over here. Maybe, no, I don't.
So we are currently going to be going through the names of this Caval area, the Caval starting area. So if you go back to the setting info before we set this up, Josh, we got set up like what what even Caval and Jakara is for people who are like returning or coming back or they don't remember or they're watching for the first time. So this whole world that we're building is we don't really have a name for it, but we're just calling it Clockwork Land right now because we're it's from the we're building it up here on the podcast, so hence the name. Now we have two starting areas. One is the Jakara and one is the Caval. And those are two continents in our world. So we have two continents so far. Jakara is the first continent with the dominant peoples being the Tabaxi, minor people being the Hobgoblins. Biome is kind of a jungle type. And their villages are spider-like and spread out. Think of like Ewoks, Wookiees up in the jungles and trees and stuff, that kind of deal. And then the second continent, Caval, is the one we're going to be working on. But that is a continent of Owlin dominant people with the Dragonborn miners, minor peoples. And then it's a desert biome with their villages up in the mountains and up high in the mountains. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. So that's Caval. All right. So obviously we have we need a starter town, and we're gonna get the name of that here shortly. So and then obviously we also have to name everything else, but we'll get in we'll get in that here in a little bit. So what we did for the first town is like the Jakara one with the Tabaxis, they're all kind of like cat people, right? So we kind of like really leaned into the like cat pun names and stuff.
Yeah.
So the first town is called Gatolia, which in Spanish, a cat is a gato, so gatoya. And the inn is the cat's paw. uh, and the nearby villages are Furbury and Tabby Creek, and there's a distant city of Hernantha. So as you can see, we really lean into the cat puns with the names.
Yeah, we went pretty hard on
So
that.
I'm trying to decide if we want to do that. I don't think we want to do that for the owls, right? Like that might be too much of doing it for two different continents. Going leaning
Yeah.
into like weird owl puns or whatever. So I'm just gonna think of stuff that sounds, that I like. That sounds cool. So
Yeah.
uh I think that'll work. I think that'll work. So the first one, we're gonna be in the town of Bryam.
Brian, got it. Town of
Town of Bryam.
Brian.
And now we need a name for the starting in of said town.
I often use. I don't know if does the sheet have an in generator? Oh, it does have
It
one on
does.
here.
It does. It does. It does. Yeah.
Never mind.
This has like pretty much all that, so we don't have to. Yeah, don't have to worry about too much.
Yeah, I was like, I scrolled past it because I was like, beep, 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 beep. But just in case you're out there and you're like, man, what can I use other than that sheet? I use fantasynamegenerators.com a lot of the time to come up with names if I can't think of anything on my own. And there are a lot, and they upload a bunch of stuff there a lot of the time. So since this is like a world building dealio, that's a neat tool to use for fantasy names if you want.
So the name that I like for this one is going to be called the Hydra's Ale House.
Oh yeah, damn! I want to go have a drink there.
Right. And the innkeeper is going to be a feller called. Actually, wait. Let me. Oh man! So if you're watching earlier in the podcast, I had to sneeze and it never happened, and I did it right now and it did happen. There you go. Sometimes it does happen. I'm not just Anyway, so the innkeeper for this place is going to be called Ickard or Ickard or however you want to pronounce it. Right? It's up to up. I'll leave it up to whoever's saying. Kind of like how everybody else pronounces Han, but Lando says Han. You pronounce it however you want to pronounce it. Right? I'll say Ickard. I'll say Ickard, but you can say Ickard if you want. Whatever. Anyway, so he is going to be a male. Ickard is a male. And it's gonna be like in his 30s to 40s. I think his like personality wise is gonna be kind of like a I want to say he's kind of like one of those dudes that like if you come at him with like a joke or something, like he'll come right back at you. You know what I mean? Like that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like he's like what is it, like a wisecracking dude or
Yeah.
what's the word for that? Like
he ain't gonna take none of your shit. He throws as well as he
Yeah.
takes, kind of deal.
There you go.
I don't know what you would call. I don't know what the actual. I'm sure there's an actual word because there's an actual word for
There
everything.
is.
But takes no guff type of innkeeper. Damn, why can't I think of the what you put?
I'm trying to think of it too, but man, I really we'll just see. I'm just writing something here in the
Yeah.
in the
But
notes.
the general thought of it is like you don't need the actual word, just as long as you know what he is. You know what I mean? So like when you see the word in here that makes you think of it, wisecracking, like I immediately know who this guy is. You can go toe to toe. Yeah, exactly. That's great.
Yes.
That's good. Like you know exactly
Okay.
what. That's perfect.
I just want to write it down though, because like you know how we do these every once in a while. Like we know what it is now, but if we come back to it
Yeah.
later, I don't want to forget. You know, so
No. I know exactly what you mean. That's what I mean though. As long as you write down something to remind you of who that character is, you're great. You're groovy.
yeah. All right. So the next thing that we have here is the main road, right?
I just yeah, the one I got on my sheet is actually pretty funny. It's called Booham Road, and I thought
Booham.
that it kind of goes with the name with Bryham or Breham.
Breham.
Or however you,
Breham.
yeah. Then you combine it and you got Broham Road.
Broham.
That's how my brain works, guys. I know it's stupid, but it cracks me up. But yeah, what do you got? What road are we gonna go with here? You're new in the naming.
We're gonna go with the Hedge Road.
Hedge
Why
Road.
not?
Got it.
All right.
All right. What's your local river, Daniel? DT?
Local river is let's see. Actually, hold on. I put this in the wrong spot because in the other I'm like looking at the other sheet to see how we did that one.
Yeah.
You know, just to keep it consistent because I'm somebody who likes to keep things consistent. So I'm just looking at how we did that really quickly. All right. Anyway. The river for this one is let's see, what's a good name for a river here? A lot of the ones I'm getting here right now are not really. I'm not really feeling them, so I'm trying to think of something else that maybe fits in more with kind of the or what I think kind of fits in more with the town, you know. All right, I like this one. We're gonna go with this one. So this one is gonna be called the Wyverns River, and it's marked with spires of stone.
No, that fits perfectly with this particular area.
Yes, sure does. Now, the next one is kind of a interesting one because it says local forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is a desert biome, so what do we?
Well, think about, and this is totally up to you when it comes to like forest, but it's a desert biome, right? So maybe it's like a bunch of giant cactuses or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something.
Oh right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a. It doesn't
I hadn't thought of it that
necessarily.
way. Because what I was thinking, well, go ahead, finish your thought.
No.
What
I was just saying, a forest doesn't necessarily mean a forest of trees. It could mean the forest of anything. It could be cactuses. Right. It could be just giant plant life that kind of make up this forest or something along those lines. But what were you thinking? What do you got?
I was thinking of like, you know how, like just like withered ass like trees, you know, like that don't have any kind of greenery on them or anything, you know.
Absolutely.
But I kind of like your idea of the cactus more because that I feel like I just like that more, you know.
I got you.
Personally, I didn't even thought of that. I was just thinking of like withered up, like, you know, a tree that's like not even a tree that's like, all destroyed and kind of messed up. But I have it now though. I have it here now. So this is what it's gonna be, man. It's called the Aachen Forest, and it's haunted by phantoms.
Oh damn!
But again, instead of being the Aachen Forest, it's gonna be the Aachen Cactus Forest because they're gonna be covered in cactus, right? So that's what it is. But it's haunted by phantoms. So there you go.
Gotcha.
There you go.
the nearby hills that I rolled are terrifying. By the
Nearby
way,
what hills?
The hills I rolled on my sheet, the dusk hills, and it's strewn with manticore layers. So just manticore layers everywhere. That is horrible. Manticores are scary, guys. If you've never seen what a manticore looks like,
yeah, show them what that looks like.
This is a manticore. All right. Now imagine just a layer of these things, multiple layers of these things all along this hill.
Fuck! Look at the face of that thing. Fuck that.
That is awful. That is terrible.
That sounds horrible. That
put it
looks
in our
horrible.
What do you got for your hills? What do you want to do?
So my hills are going to be called the Shrine Hills.
Shrine Hills.
And they are filled with stone statues of warriors.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Because it makes you wonder, are they like, all right, were they actual warriors that got turned to stone? Or are they just statues of some fallen battle that happened? Or was it a company of soldiers that were cursed to turn to stone? Is there a Medusa in them there hills? Like, what's going on? You know?
Indeed, yeah. Oh, come on. All right. So, the next thing that we have here is the nearby villages. So one of them is going to be called, I know the name of one of them already. One of them is going to be called Grifford. And the next one is going to be called Wyhill. Grifford and Wyhill are the two nearby villages. And oh my god, dude, you wouldn't believe you would not believe. I'm not even shitting you on this, dude. The fucking what I got for the distant city.
What you got?
Baystone, and the description is City of the Clockwork.
Oh shit!
So I feel like we got to do that, right? I feel like we have to do that.
We have to do that. We have to.
How can we not?
The one I got, just because I'm doing it kind of along with you, although we're mostly going with your choices because it's your kind of world.
Yeah.
The one I got is called Wystone, and it is the city of castles. So I just imagine everybody living in that city. It just has a castle. So,
bunch of rich ass motherfuckers.
Right? Yeah. Kind of nutty.
That is very nutty, actually.
All right. City of the Clockwork. That works so well. I'm so happy for that.
It really does. That's why I'm like, I saw that, I was like, yo, I cannot believe this actually happened. That's awesome. All right. So Okay. Who rules this area?
My town elders are fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But who rules your area, DT? Who you got?
Mine is gonna be Duke.
Duke. Fancy.
Drewin. Duke
Sure.
Drewin. And he is a male. There you go. Okay. The town elders. That is the next one. And
So my town elders are a coven of witches. So
oh
enjoy
shit.
that.
Right? Fuck. This
Who are
one
your town elders?
we're just gonna keep it simple on this one. We got an elected council.
An elected council. All right. I feel like that fits the Allen actually, that they would have an elected council.
All right. Now we go into the how does wait, where am I? Where am I on the page? What do they think of the culture, right? That's where we are next.
Yeah, we're in culture. I think we changed the names. I think we swapped it up because the main people are hobgoblins, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna switch it up. So here we have Dragonborn, I guess, right? Those are the extra. Yeah. Those are the other. Those are the other like secondary, people of the land.
What do the locals think about those Dragonborn, DT?
So we're talking about how do Alan feel about Dragonborns for those of you out there, wondering. And this is what I think they think of them.
Oh damn!
I think that the Owlin think of the Dragonborn as heedless and ignorant.
Oh my!
Kind of stir up a little bit of drama there with that one,
Okay. Okay.
And what was the next thing? What do they think about the arcane?
It's who is the local expert on the arcane. So we're filling in like some of the NPCs.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. I read that wrong. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot more sense because like, wait, what?
Yeah, okay. we kind of only did like this the secondary one because it's usually like in this area it's the main and then the secondary and then the main and then the secondary.
Yeah. Right.
We can always fill in the rest as well. Yeah. If we
for sure. For sure.
Future streams. But yeah, who's the local expert on the arcane here? DT.
So this guy is called Giles.
Giles.
He's a male.
All right.
Who is an expert on religion? The expert on religion is going to be somebody called Philia the Elder.
My NPCs are sexist. They're all men. Apparently.
They just don't want to give you a. They just don't want to give you a women, man. What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. Male dominated society over here. Who knows the most about this area? DT, in your world, who's or in this particular spot in this town, this location?
In this one, it's going to be somebody called Lesum. They are also male. And then finally, who knows most about the local
Geography?
geography?
Yeah.
It's going to be someone called Alin. She is a lady.
All right.
So there you go.
Now we move on
Yeah.
to the adventure portion of this thing, which is kind of like for those of you that are joining us for the first time or just checking us out again here in this world building. The local adventure part is like, here's what your players are going to do to begin with. Here's what they're going to be dealing with kind of in the middle. Here's a little boss for them to fight. What's going on? Type of adventure stuff. So, who are the local level monster tribe? Local low level monster tribe, DT, in this particular area?
A tribe of blue-scaled kobolds.
Damn, that sounds cool. Blue scale too. Ooh, I wonder what made them turn blue. I wonder if it gives them any special powers. Are they in league with some blue dragon? Maybe. Get the brain going here. All right. What's a slightly farther off mid-level monster tribe? What do you have, or what do you want to do?
We have constructs of a mad wizard.
What's funny is I have that exact one on my sheet.
Oh, interesting. That's cool.
Some constructs. Some crazy ass wizards made a bunch of fucking automaton robot guys, and they're gonna raise hell.
He's losing his damn mind, dude.
Mm-hmm. All right, who's your local evil boss? Who's the boss level enemy that's in this area?
The local evil boss for our region here is going to be, let's see if I find one. Let's see if we can get one that's a little cool. Because some of these are kind of whacked. I'm not gonna lie.
You get them on
and
occasion.
some of these I feel like, and some of these are kind of similar to something we've already done. I feel like, so I don't really want to use
one of the ones I have, or the one I have, is Nakia, the conflagrant queen of giants. That's kind of scary. I don't know what the word conflagrant means. Fire, blazing. Oh, damn, she's like a burning queen of giants. That's pretty cool. And terrifying. What else we got?
Some of these, the ones I'm getting are just not. Yeah, if you got anything interesting, throw it out, man.
Mania, unearthly queen of the
weird.
fire giants. Wow, I keep getting a bunch of giants. Oh my goodness. Here's a fucking one. I got Samundo, a vampire count of the Sanguine Palace.
Wow.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
I just got another vampire one too.
No, I don't like that one. That's a vampire.
Fire giants. I keep getting vampires and fucking fire giants. Like, what the hell, man?
Vampire. Oh, how about I got Nidur, a female black dragon. A dragon would be cool. That's a lich.
Oh,
vampire.
Dude. Let me see.
A kraken of the deep. Yes, here in the mountains, in the desert. That would be funny.
In the desert mountains, right?
Desert kraken. It's like a sandworm from Dune. It just slithers around.
I got it, dude. I got it. This one, we're just gonna go with this lady. Kinda a lich, lady of undeath. Because why not?
Okay.
And then what do they want? They want a ring of horrendous illusions.
Oh God.
Right? That sounds a little funky, right?
Under
What are
mine,
they
I
gonna do with
have the blade of elemental witchcraft. What will happen if they get that thing, DT?
Well, if they happen to get a ring of horrendous illusions, let's see. Dude, I keep getting like earthquakes. I'm like, what?
I have one that kind of fits for Lich. Says a vast
Go for
legion
it.
of undead will be summoned if they get their hands on this particular item.
That kind of that works. I feel like with the especially with the with the ring of horrendous illusions.
Hell yeah.
That could work. That could work. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Why not?
All
Let's
right,
do it.
I'll put it in there for you.
Put it in there.
All right, now we gotta go with a little bit of lore here. So, what does everyone in this world know, DT?
Something that everybody knows.
They just know it in their bones that this is true.
Let's see. I'm getting some of the same ones. What'd you get?
No, I'm just looking at my no one knows, which I'll tell you when I get to it. The one I have for my everyone in the world knows is goblins collect teeth for their fell god. That's the one I have. Everybody knows that goblins do that. They collect teeth. Those poor sons of bitches that get attacked by goblins get their teeth ripped out.
I'm getting a lot of repeat ones.
Yeah, it happens. Unfortunately.
So I'm trying to figure out because some of these are kind of like, and another thing is some of these don't really fit into like the world and kind of what like we're like setting up. So I'm like, I don't really want to use that, you know.
Everyone in the world knows elves are particularly hated by dragons. Everybody knows there is no bottom to Orkfin Lake. Everyone in my world knows that shadows under the winter sun become undead. The king is a vampire. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows. It's not a secret, dude. What do you mean? He's been around for a long time. We all know this.
All gods are the trickster god. That's kind of funny. I feel like they're not a very good trickster god if everybody knows that every god is a trickster god. That's not a very good trickster god. Everyone in my world knows something is murdering the forest druids.
What is this?
Everyone in my world knows the world is ending in 34 days. Awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Some of these are funny.
Wow, I literally got the same one twice in a row. The Guildhall's gargoyles come to life at night.
Everybody knows goblins are afraid of dogs.
Wow, I'm really like not getting a whole lot of ones that I find interesting here on this.
Everyone in my world knows the all spiders are spies of the Demon Queen.
Fucking Spider Queen.
It's not even like, it doesn't even have to necessarily be true. It's just that people believe it.
Right.
Everyone in my world knows the silver moon was crafted by the dwarves. Everybody knows the gods gather every evening at the tavern. Yeah, they get drunk. They
they're
get their drink on.
just chilling.
Every tavern, everywhere, gods. Hey, Majin, how you doing?
Oh man.
Everyone in my world knows the quest of the White Wizards has failed. Gandalf, no!
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see.
Everybody knows
Let's
cats
see.
can teleport short distances. I think we used that.
We used that one on the other one, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we used that. Everyone in my world knows the town bakers acquired a young dragon. Everyone in my world knows the king has a secret army of war golems. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
World's ending. Okay. Everyone in my world knows a dead god lies buried beneath Raven's Crag. That's kind of cool. Dead god. Everyone in the world knows all wizards are necromancers.
All right. We got it. We got it. So I got in the meantime, I got all three of them, so we don't have to, search for the other two. So we got all three of them, right? So everyone in my world knows the old dragon's lair was haunted.
Yep.
Very few people know ghouls lurk in the old necropolis. And no one knows a dead god lies beneath Raven's Crag. But I'm probably gonna rename Raven's Crag to something else because
Yeah, you can rename it.
Raven's Crag is just it's just I guess a generic thing that they have in here.
Then the name of that adventure most definitely is called What Lies Beneath, though. That's for sure.
Right.
Just like the movie. The one I was cracking up at is the no one knows the sun is an illusion. I'm like, fuck me. What the fuck?
Right?
that was cracking me up. I was like, god damn. Fake sun?
That sucks, dude. Imagine that. Yeah, I think that's everything, right? That we named. I think that'll do it. For the Cabal starting area, rather. I can't hear you right now, Josh. If you're talking.
Oh yeah, sorry, I had it muted for a second. I wasn't really saying anything important other than like, if you're watching this for like the first time and stuff, and you're like a new DM or something, and you're wondering how much you actually need to start playing D&D. This is more than enough, actually. All you need is just a few details, and the rest of it will come to you in the moment. Trust me when I tell you the rest of it will flood your brain the moment that music kicks in, the moment the party is gathered up in a tavern, because that's the classic start. Everybody usually starts in a tavern. And the moment all of that hits you, trust me when I tell you, it will flow into you like power. Like it really will on what you should do next. So that's kind of all you need for that right there.
Yeah. Decent little starting information there.
So
and we did this all in what? Like how long did it take us to just name all this stuff? Like with the help of this sheet here.
Not very long. Like I'm not even sure how long. 30 minutes.
You could come up with you guys could come up with an adventure, pretty quickly, just using that stuff.
Real easy.
So it's pretty good.
But we can add on stuff to this. We can fill it out even more. I have a little book here, and we can go through some of these. DT, do you have a D8 dice handy?
Do I have a D8 dice?
Actually, do you have any of your dice handy? If not, you can get a digital one.
That is a good question. Where is my dice? It was around here somewhere. Let me hold on. I might have it handy. I might. Let me look here.
I got you. Because what I have while DT's looking for that is I have a book called the Roleplay PDF book, and you can buy this book. I forget what website it's from, but it's everything that you kind of can get that kind of helps start you off. It's like the Game Master's Fantasy Toolkit, and it is great for filling out. Sorry, my phone went off and it distracted me. Filling out different things. So some of the things in this book are it's a bunch of tables, right? So it has like character names, has character details, has character motives, jobs, the names of organizations. It's all tables and you can roll on them. So we're gonna do some of the chapter 2 stuff, which is world building. So when DT gets his dice, either digitally or his physical one, we will roll through here and we will fill out some of this some more of this town stuff if it's something that we want to do.
I have my dice.
He has discovered it.
Indeed, they are back. My dice are back. I have them all in the little bag here. So,
hey,
what are we rolling for? What do I need?
So first one you need is some D8. I think all you need is D8 and D20s. I think that everything on here will be D8 and D20.
D8 and D20s. Oh, righty then. Let's see what we need.
That's a D10. Where's my D8? Is this my D8?
All right. So here's my D20.
My D8.
And
I made this one.
Where is my D8? I believe this is my D8. All right. I think we're good, man. Got the dice ready to go.
All right. So the first thing we're going to do is for the town, DT, we're going to add a town characteristic. So just go ahead and roll a D8 for me. And if it's something bad, I'll have you re-roll it. And tell me what number you get.
All right. So D8. Here we go. 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
So, DT, this is obviously you can overrule this if you want, and we can do a re-roll. But it says, does the town of Briam, how do you pronounce it, DT, again for me?
Briam, yeah.
Does it have tall temples and cathedrals that dominate its landscape? Is that something that you want in this particular town?
I feel like temples could be a thing, but I don't know about cathedrals.
Yeah, okay, we could do temples.
So we could say like temples could be a thing.
There's quite a few temples around Briam.
So let me see. Are we writing this down somewhere, or where are we putting
We don't really have a spot for it, but we could put it up if you want to put it in the town part up here maybe, or along these lines.
Yeah, we'll put it right here. So what was it that you said it had?
Tall temples that dominate the landscape, so it has really tall temples.
There we go. That's where it was.
You can also roll more than once on here if you want, but I feel like for starters, just one is good.
Sure. All right. What's next?
Next up, we have town economics. So go ahead and give me another D8 roll, and let's see what makes the money in this town. In Brian.
All right, here we go. D8. You guys can see it. There it is. Here we go. I got a 2.
2. So, totally up to you, DT. It says, the scent of rich food and sweet pastries fill the town. It is famed for its edible delights. Is Briam famous for its edible delights, DT? Is that how it makes its money, with all its tasty food?
Edible delights. Well, they're out in the desert, so I feel like I could maybe see that. But just so I have another option, Josh. Let me do another roll.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying I don't like that, but I'm just gonna go with another. Just
going
have another option.
Going forward, roll twice, and we'll talk about both options. How about that?
All right. Yeah. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 6.
Okay. This one says 4 famous vineyards neighbor the town, and it sells their quality wine. You get some desert wine? I don't know if
Desert
that's
wine
possible.
or desert. What was the other one?
Well, anything's possible in this. Desert food,
Sure.
pastries.
I feel like
specifically.
I feel like we'll go with the pastries. Yes, we'll go with.
All right.
We'll go with the pastries.
They are known for their famous cactus cakes.
Yeah, dude.
And
there you go.
and porcupine, cactus pine, pastries. Fuck, I was trying to be clever.
And they have a delicious beverage known as Cactus Cooler. You know.
True. True.
Anyway, what's what's next, man?
So we already have a leader, a duke.
Yeah.
But we could add a few details to them if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
DT, roll a D20. We need a D20 this time. Roll 2
Oh,
of them.
D20. Okay. 2 of them.
Yeah. That way you get 2 options
cool.
if you don't like one.
Yeah, no. Let me bust out the other D20. Hold up. It's in here. I got it in my hand. All right, cool. So you need 2 of them. All right, here we go. That's actually a good idea. I didn't. Instead of just rolling it twice, I could just roll 2. But anyway,
works.
I got a 13 on one and it was a 6 on the other. 13 and 6.
Well, 13 is obviously not going to work.
Okay. What was it anyway, out of curiosity?
It says the town is lawless. Strength is the key to survival. You look after your own. I don't know if that really fits.
No.
With the Allen.
No. Absolutely not. So what's number 6?
So the next one, you rolled a 6. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I don't know if this one works either. It says the temple clergy have absolute authority. Their decisions please their god. I don't know if that one really works either.
No,
I don't think it does.
I don't like that either. So how about this? I'll roll 2 more. Ready? Here we go.
Go for
it. 20 and 4. So we got a 20 and a 4.
20 could work. It says tribal elders make decisions based on traditions and laws made centuries ago.
Okay.
Or a warlord seized power of the town many years ago and now rules it with an iron fist. That could be the Duke if you wanted to make him a warlord, but that's up to you.
Could be. But I think with having the what is it?
Tribal elders?
The town elders being the elected council, I think we'll go with the first one.
Make decisions based on traditional laws and on traditions and laws made centuries ago. Okay.
Indeed. That is
All
what we will go with for this town.
That sounds good to me.
So I gotta find a spot to jot that down on the old
Yeah.
thingery-do we got there.
Probably put it over here under the council somewhere.
Yeah. I need like a proper dice bag because I just got them in like
oh yeah
little baggies. I mean, some of them have like these little things too, which are kind of cool. But
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, so we'll if you wanna jot that down, or I'll jot it down. But
I can throw it in there. I can just copy pasta.
Okay. All right, cool. That works.
And I'll put it over here, I guess.
That works.
Well, why did it paste like that? What the fuck? Elders make decisions based on traditions and laws made centuries ago. Boom. Okay. You got the gist of it. All right, some local attractions, DT. Get your D8 out for me again.
Local attractions. All right, I'm gonna bust out 2 D8s. Let's go. We're gonna roll twice.
What are some local? It says here, the unexplored world is full of beauty and wonder. These landmarks can be scattered throughout your continent and can serve as a tourist hotspot, sites of great religious importance, or perhaps even areas of scientific interest, which hold untold secrets about the past.
Interesting.
So what are some local attractions? This first table is natural and man-made wonders. So,
okay. All right. So let's
what we
roll, baby. I got a 1 on the first one and a 5 on the second one.
All right. So the number 1 I actually like for this area. It says there are 13 geysers which erupt with explosive pressure, or you roll a 5. You said it says an enormous merchant outpost. Traders sell from tents, carts, and caravans. So either one of these could actually work.
To be honest, I kind of like both.
You like both? You could do both if you want to.
Yeah, I want to do both. I feel like both would be kind of cool. Like one area is like, the geysers, and another one is the other one.
Where can we put local attractions at? We could put it up top, I guess. Let's put that in there. Boom. North Merchant. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I like that. Those are both really, really cool. Options. So I feel like both of them would be really cool for this area.
Natural and man-made wonders. I'm just gonna put that at the top there so we know what these are.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some magical locations, DT? Give me a couple of dice rolls. What's some magical locations around this part of the world here?
Still need D8s.
Gotcha. Yeah, D8s. Hit us with those 2 D8s.
So we got a 4 and an 8.
4 and an 8. All right. So, and the 4 says the skull of a gargantuan creature wearing a heavy iron helmet lies buried. It says in a field, but it could be out in the desert. And number 8 would be interesting out in the desert because it says a permanently frozen lake with a mirrored surface. Could you imagine that in the desert?
Yeah. So what was the first one again?
The skull of a gargantuan creature wearing a heavy iron helmet lies buried in a field. It says in a field, but I imagine out in the desert would be.
I'd imagine like quicksand or well, not quicksand, but like something like buried in the sand. Or
like we were prepared for you many eons ago, and now you're just a skull.
Yeah.
All right, we can throw that in here. I'll throw it on down this way.
That works. Yeah, it works. I'm liking the way this area is kind of shaping up, man. Like just all these little extra environments.
Yeah. Little magical
these extra,
location.
Like low locations in the environment, rather. Yeah.
All right, DT, get your D20s out because we have some town crier news. What are the town criers crying about in town, DT? What's going on? I can already tell you number 11 will most definitely not work, and I'll tell you why when we've made your rolls.
All right, here we go. So we have 2 and 12.
All right.
So we missed 11 by 1.
So hear ye, everybody! 2 red dragons have attacked a nearby town. Its people fled to other villages. That is 2. And hear ye, guards are asking people to be careful around centaurs. Don't know why, but you better be careful around them. The red dragons are terrifying.
Yeah, I like the one about the centaurs because it's just so mysterious. Like,
Kind of,
why are they telling
yeah, it's a
people
place to
to stay away
grow,
from them?
right? Because that grabs. Look, everybody knows red dragons, dangerous, terrifying, terrible. All right, but what gets your players hooked is the mystery, right? That's why it makes them like, why? Why are they telling us to be careful around centaurs? What's going on with the centaurs, guys? Like, I want to know why. I want to explore that. I want to understand why the guards are telling us to be careful around them. You know, that's what hooks people. That's what hooks your players and gets them to play. So, you want to do the centaurs?
Yeah, I mean that one of those two options, yeah, for sure. 'Cause it's just like
Absolutely.
so mysterious. You're like, why? You know, like, well, like why? What's so what's going on with the centaurs, man?
Town crier. Okay, I'm just moving on down the near the town top, near the top DT, and just adding it.
Yeah, go for it.
Use.
Go for it.
Here we go. We could actually do you want to roll another two and pick out a different, like have two town crier news? Because I feel like they'd be screaming about more than one thing going on.
Yeah, that makes sense. All over the two.
Oh, and
3
number 11.
and oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So number 11
3 and
is 11 is after more shark sightings on the coast, officials are placing a ban on swimming. It's Jaws and does not work here.
Yeah, no. So
You
3
said
and 5 of the two.
3 and 5. So 3 is bandit gangs are inhabiting a historical site and are claiming it as their new headquarters. Hear ye, hear ye. And 5
like
is burrowing creatures have ruined a nearby village's harvest. Hear ye, hear ye. I kind of like the bandit.
I like the bandit one. That's what I was gonna say. That's the one we're gonna go with because that one sounds cool. I feel like it makes sense with this, area. For that to have
Got some local bandits going around, fucking being some bitches.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
like that.
All right. Well, we got some rumors and gossip now. DT.
Oh boy, rumors and gossip. Let's go.
So this would be stuff that your innkeeper might have on, that might kind of help. Kind of help guide the players through some quests. So it's D20s. So give me 2 D20s.
Got you.
On these son of a guns here. And we can also do more than one of these.
Oh, no fucking way, dude.
Roll
no
doubles.
way. I rolled double ones.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so I shit you not. I rolled the one again, and the second one is a 2. So 1 and 2.
All right. So rumors and gossip. So here's what it says here. It says when your players are looking to glean information from townsfolk, you can roll on this table to find out what the locals are saying. Be warned that the information that players gather might not be reliable or even valuable. So first rumor we got is, well, I heard the monarch is really an evil creature wearing a disguise. That's what I heard. I hear Duke Druin. I hear Duke Druin. Man, he ain't an Allen. All right, he's something else. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And you said a 2 is your second one?
2, yeah.
All right. I said, well, I heard the local shops.
What'd you hear?
The local shops are all working together to push up the prices in town. It's not right, and that is also way too real.
I know, right? It's not right, I tell you. God damn it. The dang shops.
Damn local shops driving up prices. Now, these don't necessarily have to be true. They're rumors and just people gossiping. But it might hook your players. Do either one of those sound interesting to you, DT? Any of these local rumors and gossip going around town?
I feel like with the town being known for like their food and their pastries and stuff, I don't know if it would make sense for them for that second one. But I also don't really like the first one either. So I think
we can re-roll as well.
I think we re-roll on this one.
All right,
Let's
go
see
right
what
ahead.
we get, man. 20 and 14.
Well, I heard the abandoned house in town is haunted by a spirit. That's your 14. Your 20 is, well, I heard a dragon has been spotted in the mountains nearby. A terrible omen if that's true.
I kind of okay. We'll go with that one. We'll go with that one. How about the
Dragon?
dragon one?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
You know, here a little bit of dragon hearsay. Why not?
Doesn't necessarily have to be true, but if it is, fucking run. All right. Do you want to do? Do you want 2 rumors or just the one?
We'll roll one more time just to see what else we get. But if we don't get anything after this, then that's fine. We can
move on. Gotcha.
Did I get 5 already before? I did, right? I think.
No, this on something different, I believe, because this is new in the rumors and gossips.
Oh,
It
okay.
says,
Well, I got 5 and 3.
It says, well, I heard a mystic had a vision of bandit raids. I would leave town.
Well,
and
that's apparently that one's true because we remember what we did earlier about the bandits taking a plane to a place. But what's the next one?
And I heard there's a cave underneath a nearby waterfall. It's where Orenvilio's gang used to hide out. Which you could obviously change the name of whoever the gang is. Both of these kind of work.
Yeah.
Which one do you like more?
I kind of like the second one. I kind of like the waterfall, gang one.
Okay.
We'll go with that one. And then Josh, I'll leave it to you to come up with a name for the gang.
That did not paste
Just so you can kind of have some creative input in this also.
I got you. All right.
Just change the name to something else that you think maybe would fit in, or just something that sounds cool, I guess. That could work in this, Owl Lynn deserty dragonborn area that we're talking about.
All right. There's a cave under a nearby waterfall. It's where Rin Valancourt's gang used to hide out. So that's what I changed it to. That's the leader of their gang, Rin Valancourt. I don't know what Vicky Valancourt's, I guess, where I got the name from. Just popped in my mind. Okay. Next up, DT. Oh, do you have some D10s handy? We need D10s for this.
I have all the dice. I just need to bring them out. Hold on now.
I didn't realize we needed D10s for this.
Yeah.
But DT, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making up some bounty posters.
Oh, hell
that
yeah.
are hanging in town. I know you'll be liking this.
Yes. Let me see. Let me bust out the D10s here. All right. So there's one. Oh wait,
and
that's the wrong guy.
We'll do 2 bounty posters.
Yep.
All right. So just let me know when you're ready, because I'm over here staring at the book. I can't see the camera.
I got him.
All right. So we're gonna come up with nicknames first, and then we'll come up with an actual name for it. But when you're ready, just give me. You can roll both D10s, and we can use both of them for nicknames.
All right, cool. 7 and 2.
All right, so we got the Misery Merchant, which sounds terrible, and 2. The DT, can we re-roll 2? It's 2. I don't like that one. That's terrible.
I wonder what it is. Okay, 5 and or 7.
5 would be Bloodied Bullseye. So we'll put Bloodied Bullseye as well. 2 just didn't seem appropriate. All right, DT.
7 was the other one. If you just want to see what it was.
7 was Misery Merchant. We already used it.
Oh, we did. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, cool.
So we have the 2 nicknames. What are some
Yeah.
defining characteristics about these two scumbags, some bitches, some ugly, some guns?
What do
So
I
go
need? Do I
ahead.
need stick with the
D10s.
D10s? Okay.
D10s. All right. So what are some defining characteristics about them?
5 and a 4.
Well, the Misery Merchant, man, he's always in a suit and tie. You know, he's always dressed the nines. Kind of how I see that. What was your other roll? 5? Is that what you said?
Yeah, 4 and a 5 is what I got.
Well, Bloodied Bullseye, even drunk, he can still hit that bullseye. He is often intoxicated.
Okay.
So he's very drunk all the time.
Perhaps that's what makes him be the bullseye, man. Because he's just drunk all the damn time.
Yeah,
And somehow
he can't hit
makes
shit
him
sober.
Yeah. All right.
All right, DT. What are they wanted for?
Let's roll to find out what they're wanted for.
Yeah, you need
We
D8s
have,
for this.
Oh, D8s. All right.
My bad.
All right. Let's roll the D8s, my friend. Let's see what we got here. So we have a 1 and a 3.
Well, the Misery Merchant, he's been selling counterfeit potions on the black market.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's your 3.
That makes a lot of
that actually works.
Yeah, it does. It does work really well, actually.
And the Bloody Bullseye, well, he burned down an influential priest's house.
Damn. Okay.
What I imagine he had a dart, right? And he had it rigged up with like some cloth and like he fucking got some flaming tar on that bitch. Lit that mofo up. Okay, well, I actually have a name generator in here, so let's actually name these dudes. We got their nicknames, but let's get their actual names.
Let's do it.
All right, DT.
Yep.
You need D20s for these.
Gotcha.
Oh wow, there's a lot of names in here. Awesome. Okay, give me 2 rolls. This will be one will be the first name and one will be the last name.
11 and 13.
The Misery Merchant's real name is Cassidy. Cassidy Misery Merchant Roxel. Rousel. I don't know how to pronounce it.
We'll type it out. We'll see what it is.
It's Rouxel.
Roxel, maybe.
Roxel. All right. Damn Cassidy, the Misery Merchant. That's some bitch. All right, give me 2 more rolls.
14 and 15.
God damn, the Bloodied Bullseye is named Cold Dante.
Oh shit.
Or let's do Dante Cole instead. I like that a little bit more.
All right. That works. Dante the Bloody Bullseye Cole.
Yeah.
That works,
Cassidy
man.
the Misery Merchant Roxel.
Yeah, that works, man.
Scary some bitches.
Yep.
Their posters are hanging up there, man.
Yes, they are.
All right. All right, we're moving on from the wanted posters.
Okay.
We're gonna move into markets and shops.
Markets and shops. Let's go.
So let's do markets and shops.
Oh, as we know, as we've said already, this place is famous for their pastries and food and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping we get some food related things, or obviously it doesn't have to all be that because it's a full ass town with full of other things. But I'm just curious. So what do I need? D20s, D10s, D8s,
D20s. Anything that's usually like, if I have it in here as a descriptor, right? I always consider it like a cut above the rest. Like it is Like, there's many shops here, obviously, but whatever this shop is doing, they're better than everybody else. So go ahead and give us what is this merchant selling? Give us a roll.
We have a 6 and a 20.
So this shop in particular is selling numerous bottles and flasks, some filled with fine wines and others brimming with ale. So this particular shop, it's all about the alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah. And you said a 20, is that what it was?
Yes,
What
a
was your
6
other
and
roll?
a 20 is
20.
what I got.
Well, this other shop, man, it sells excellent melee weapons crafted from fine materials and precious desert metals. So there is a cut above the rest melee weapon shop here in this particular town.
Very nice, very nice.
All right, we can move on from that.
Cool.
Let's add some descriptions to these shops, DT. So give me 2 D8s.
D8. All right. We got. Oh, really? Come on. I got 2 8s, so we'll use 1 8 and then I'll roll the other one again.
Gotcha.
5. 8 and a 5.
8 and a 5. So the 8 is triangular windows and a bowed ceiling give leafy and floral shapes to this wooden boutique. Paintings of dragons and valiant heroes are displayed proudly between the wooden beams. So one of those shops has this as a description.
I feel like this would be a cool description for that melee weapon shop. You know, you got like weapons for sale, and you when you want to have cool heroes on your wall, and you want to have a cool little environment for the shop. Why not? That sounds dope.
And what was your other roll?
Shit, I don't know. I'll have to roll it again. Hold on.
That's fine.
I got a 6.
So 6 says, as you push the red velvet curtain to one side, you enter a lavish interior. Candles are lit and placed on most surfaces, giving off an inviting glow. The walls have long draped linen across them, and stock is placed in a considered way on small tables. That fits perfectly
for the first
wine cellar. Yeah.
Yeah, that works very, very well. I'm actually like really surprised how well these two fit in with the two markets and shops we just got, right? You know, we just rolled with them long ago.
So next up, we have some food and rations. It says, what's included in the ration packs the adventurers have just purchased? What food does the bakery or general store have to offer? Use the table below to add more detail to the meals within your world. Who knows, maybe the party will discover a new, tasty delicacy.
Interesting, yeah.
Food and rations.
Yeah, I mean, that's what this place is known for, right? So it's got to be something good.
So give us some rolls. This will be D20s.
D20s, okay.
Yeah, let's see what we have.
We got, what number is this? A 9 and a 20.
9. So one of the things that they sell in this town are these chunky, skin-on potato wedges that they have been fried on. So
that
good.
Sounds good.
It's fucking make me hungry right now. I haven't had anything to eat on it.
Right, I need to eat after this.
That
sounds good. What's the other one? 20 was the other one.
We got a large sugar-dusted donut, which is bursting with sweet caramel.
Oh, well, there you go. The pastries, the bakeries, man. There you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't know if you guys hear that fire truck. They went one down the road.
I didn't.
Okay, so that's some of the food. What kind of refreshing drinks do we have?
Yes.
Let's see what this says. It says, This will be D20s, DT. It says
Okay.
there are a fabulous array of ales, cocktails, and juices that can replace water in your water skins. Why not give your players a taste of something that might be considered a little out of the ordinary when they visit different towns and cities within the world? So go ahead and give us a couple rolls.
2 and a 10.
So, 2 is a strong red wine. Thick sediment settles at the bottom. So we get a strong red wine. And you said 10?
10, yeah.
A 10 is a crisp white wine with floral notes. It tastes expensive.
Ooh. Well, I'm sure you can get both of those at that shop we rolled up at the beginning.
True. All right, we don't need to do that. Oh, we want to describe the tavern interior, maybe?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go ahead and give me a D8 roll. Or a couple.
8.
Tavern interior.
We got a 2 and a 3.
All right, so 3 is going to be a no-go because it's fish oriented.
Right.
But 2 is stained glass lanterns create a colorful, relaxed mood. Velvet soft furnishings on long benches add a chic appearance to this tavern. There are cushioned seats at the bar from which the regulars converse with the bartenders every evening. Oh man, I can practically see this in my mind.
Yeah, that sounds
like
cool. We'll definitely go with that.
Tavern interior.
Which, by the way, the tavern in this town is called the Hydra's Ale House.
Yeah. All right, so we got a bard that's hanging out in the tavern. What is the song that they are currently playing? Or it could be a band or a series of bards.
Mm-hmm. D8s again?
This will be a D20.
Ah.
There's a lot of picks here. Okay. The song being performed is about.
So we got a 9 or a 16 and a 14.
16 and 14.
Yes,
so,
sir.
your choice. The song being performed is either about a man who slyly replaced a dragon's hoard with onions, or a woman who turned everything she touched into diamonds or gold. What song is this about, DT? Which one do you like more?
I feel like the first one is a little bit more humorous.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm maybe leaning towards that one.
Okay,
so
we'll do that.
Let's go with that one.
The song is about a man who slightly replaced it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. All right. Roll. I need the next one to be 2d12s. So what is this band called?
Need a D.
I love D&D tables, and I love rolling shit on them. They're so much fun.
Yeah, I could do this like so often. It really is a blast doing this stuff.
And look how much we are filling out on this table too. Like look at this fucking spreadsheet.
We're adding a lot. Sure, man.
All right.
Okay.
So what
D12s. I got you.
Okay.
Here we go. In case you guys want to see them. Here they are. D12s. I got a 2 and a 5.
This band is called The Bad Forever.
The Bad Forever.
The Bad Forever. Do you want to re-roll or do you want to roll with it?
Let's roll it again, just to see what we get. I think that's the terrible name, but I also kind of like it. I don't know, but we're gonna try again.
That's the thing with bards, though, is that they're always terrible.
Yeah. So 3 and a 12.
The black tie drunkards.
Nah, we're going with the bad forever, dude. That sounds. Come on, man. Like
The
it's
bad
too good, man.
forever. Hell yeah.
Bad
The bad
forever,
forever.
bro. What a fucking name, dude.
And they
oh,
mostly
man.
play. What do they mostly play? So give me a D12. What do they mostly play?
All right. 10 and a 12 again. What do they mostly play?
So, a 10 is they play fantasy heavy metal, or they play ska and reggae.
Okay.
What do they mostly play?
I feel like I kind of like the ska and reggae, man. What do you think, man?
I was just thinking with the name fantasy heavy metal, but I don't care. Like fucking, I'll do the ska and reggae.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
What's up, Mashi? You don't like that? What's up, man?
All right. Tap into your inner performer. If there is a bard or band in a location where your players are visiting, you can roll on these tables to bring their music to life. Or if you have a bardic player at the table, why not get them to roll on the song generator table to add more to their performance? What is a rare and strange instrument that the Bad Forever uses, DT? Go ahead and roll a D20. 2 D20s if you want.
D20s. We're going to roll some D20s. Here we go. We got a 19 and a 3. 19
All right,
and a 3.
so they either have a harp in the shape of a guitar, or a pair. You said a 19, right?
Yeah, 19 and a 3
okay.
is what I got.
Okay. 19 is a pair of giant acorn maracas. So you can understand my hesitation on reading that one out. So we either have a harp in the shape of a guitar or a pair of giant acorn maracas.
Acorn maracas or a harp-shaped guitar. I don't know, man. Kind of want to roll again, to be honest.
Go for it. Go for it.
Let's
There's
do it.
no
We're gonna
rules.
roll again.
There is no rules here. You roll what you want.
10 and a 1.
So a 1 is a drum made from 2 skulls, or a guitar with a cuboid body. So like a cubed, I guess like a cubed guitar shape. Or a drum made from 2 skulls.
We'll go with the skull drums, I guess.
All right. All right. All right, we're getting near to the end.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
we'll do these last set of tables, and they are all D12s, DT. But it's going to be
All right.
festivals that the town celebrates. So,
oh, nice. That sounds fun.
Wonderful festivals.
That sounds fun.
All right. The first thing we got to figure out is, what are they celebrating? What are they celebrating? Like, what is it? Why are we celebrating? So go ahead and give us some rolls.
3 and a 12.
So they're either celebrating a great annual harvest or the birth of a royal child. So what are they celebrating?
We'll go with the harvest.
All right. How are they celebrating this, DT? Go ahead and give me a roll. What are they doing? How are they celebrating? We singing? We dancing? We partying?
5 and a 9.
So they're either gathering at a bonfire or they are drinking in excess to celebrate this.
We're gonna go with drinking in excess.
We're partying. We drinking.
Or we can drink in excess by a bonfire. Fuck it.
Sure, we can do both.
But yeah, what's up? What's next?
You're good. Where are they doing this at, man? Where are they celebrating at? Go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay. Let's see. We have a 10 and a 7.
So they're either celebrating within the town hall or in the wealthy parts of town.
We'll go with the wealthy parts of town.
We're doing it up.
Living it up, man. Why not? Right? It's
And
the annual harvest. Right? Do it.
When are they doing it, DT? You tell me, man. Give me some rolls.
8 and 11.
Every day this week or midday today. That's a lot of drinking every day.
That is a lot of drinking. So we'll do midday because every day drinking. That's excessively drinking every day for a week. That sounds nuts, dude.
All right.
So we'll go midday today. Yeah.
That's it, man. That is the whole everything. So
that's cool, dude. I like that. That was a lot of fun. Here
is what we have in today's. All of this is today's cantina, right? This is everybody's second half. Yeah. We did all of the vault starting area. We got famous people. We got roads, experts, what people think of things. We got adventures, low level, mid level, and an end game boss. We got knowledge of what's going on in the world. We've got local rumors and gossip. We've got bandit gangs that are kind of claiming new headquarters. We've got bounty posters. We've got markets and shops descriptions, food and rations, drinks, tavern interiors. The bards. We got wonderful festivals. We did a lot, DT, my man. We did a lot.
Sure did, man.
And I think that's what we're going to call it a show because we did everything. Good. And I'm hungry.
Next time... Yeah, no, same. But I was gonna say next time I would like to go back and do the Jokara
yes
stuff that we just did today. You know.
Yes, we should totally do that. I agree. But look at this. This is so much. We filled out so much.
It is. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. That's what I love about doing this, man. Like we start off like I know we always say like, oh, we're gonna do D&D building and we don't know what we're gonna do. But like we always get down to shit and we always get stuff done, man. Look at this. This is all just today. Like all of this without even knowing, man. It's amazing.
You know what it's like, DT? It's like when we used to do we're just shooting the shit shows. And that's kind of what this is, except we lead into it with D&D world building because we get inspired, right? And it's easy to do that when you have like random tables to roll on, or we start looking at an area on the map somewhere. We're making up an area. It really is like that.
It helps.
Like, dude, no shit.
Sure.
If nobody, I don't know how much of this book. See, I'm already calling it a book. How much of this we fill out, we can make it into a fucking actual D&D playbook, setting book, if we wanted to. Like, it would be nuts. But yeah, I love doing the D&D world building. Today was a lot of fun being with my friend DT and going over his world basically because I consider it is our world, but I consider it mostly DT's world because he does. I let him he does all the. He takes the lead on it, right? Because I've done this before, and I want you. It's for you to experience it, and for you to show how easy it is for our viewers that may have never done it before, to show how easy it is for them to do it.
Yeah, this is my first time like building up a world like this, and we've done it in several. This is part 6 now, over like however much time we've been doing this, right? But it's a lot of fun, man. Like when you have like tools that we like the ones that we have to like, and then like not only that you have the tools to help you out, but you even have fun like just rolling the dice, like trying to figure out what it's gonna be, right? And then like you can either go with you know what you have. You can roll it again, or you can do like we were doing, rolling twice, 2 at a time, and maybe combining things together, which is kind of what I was doing here, you know. So it's a lot of fun, man. I enjoy doing these, man. It's always a good time.
They are fun. All right, let's do our shout outs because I'm hungry and I know you've got to be hungry. So we can wrap this bitch up. You're up, my man. DT, I cannot hear you. I don't know what happened. We lost audio when I swapped screens. We're technical difficulties. We're working on it, guys. We'll get there. Bam, 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 bam. We're working on it. We're getting there. No worries. I can do my shout outs, DT, and you can go last. How about that? Thank you everybody for hanging out with us today on this show. We love and appreciate you every single day. We've done 121 episodes. D&D world building was today's episode. If you haven't seen our other parts of it, I highly recommend checking them out. We will get this edited and uploaded as soon as possible for everything on DT's YouTube and as well as on the MP3 stuff. Coming soon is the Etsy Dice Workshop. You can find it at 902 Dice Creations on Etsy as well as Instagram because I made an Instagram for it. So go check those out. I'm going to add little things in the doobly-doo over here. I'm pointing in the wrong direction. Over here, eventually. I haven't put it on there yet because I don't have anything up to sell yet, but I will soon. So DT, if you're ready, I'm going to throw it over to you and you can close us out. How about it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think you can hear me now.
I can.
All right. So thank you guys for watching and or listening or however you choose to, take in this podcast. We thank you as always every week. Coming up, lots of Fortnite, but on stream, Josh and I are going to be starting Sniper Elite tomorrow. So come join us then live, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Also, we're going to be doing we're going to be covering the Summer Game Fest on Thursday, and maybe some of the stuff on the weekend as well. But stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up. Also, one last thing before I head out of here. The Clockwork Cantina now has a email and a Twitter account, so hit us up on those things if you need to.
Yes.
So it's the Clockwork Cantina at gmail.com is the email, and then the Twitter account is at Clockwork Can Pod. So at Clockwork Can Pod over on Twitter. Hit us up. But that's all I got to say. So bye-bye. Peace out, everybody. See you next week.
Bye, everybody.